Hey everyone, and welcome to Tabletop Obscura presents Gatewalkers!
Yay!
Hello!
Arr! Wait, wrong one.
Fuck. But, how are we all? How has been our week been? I know I asked Nick this last night, and he can deal.
I don't even remember what I said last night, man.
I don't know if he said anything at all.
Yay!
Yeah. Well, look, I mean, we're getting into winter. Weeks are getting kind of quiet. There's not a lot going on this time of year.
I had a hens, which is more excitement than I've had in a long time.
I could imagine. And we probably can't go into too many details either.
No.
I accidentally finished Final Fantasy Remake.
Accidentally.
Yeah.
Accidentally?
I thought there was more.
The second one?
It's
The
because
first one.
Okay.
Because it's like 3 parts.
Oh, yeah. No, I know that. It's just, I thought there was, like, a section in between 2 sections that I must have just imagined.
I mean, it's possible. Like, like Square's done weirder things.
Yeah. I know that I got a lot of Final Fantasy games, so I'm just looking, I'm like, I need to go through those.
Yeah.
And it's like, would start with the OG 7, but then it's like, yeah, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's like, okay.
See, I do, if I'm doing it, and I haven't done it in years, I usually go 3, 5, 6.
You see, I don't own 3, 5, and 6.
Yeah, I legally own them.
Yeah, oh, yeah, I mean,
Wrong night to be a pirate.
yeah.
Well, to be
Trust me,
fair, I do actually own Final Fantasy VI on Steam, so that's fine.
Yeah. I'm talking about what I currently own on Steam.
The Pixel remakes are actually pretty good, I will say that much.
I've heard very much, because they did like a remake of 8 with the Pixel remake style, and apparently a lot of people it's hit or miss.
Well, 8 had a very
Because they
particular
removed
style.
content.
Yeah. Whereas with 6, they added content. I mean, they added lyrics to some sections, which was amazing. Like, the opera section of Final Fantasy 6 is just so much better now.
Well, my headset disconnected there for a second. I apologize.
But yeah, I know someone was working on, like, a remaster or remake for Final Fantasy 9.
I'm pretty sure
That's Square.
coming
That's
out.
official.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, but there was a fan version as well, where someone had just rebuilt that first full section with Vivi,
Yeah,
and
I
just had
believe.
rebuilt it with, like, modern graphics using Unity, and it's like, ooh, that looks pretty. And Square probably
Yeah, it
was
was-
like, you know what? Yes, that does look pretty.
Yeah, that was a big thing I remember, and they essentially got given like a cease and desist.
Which, fair.
Yeah, especially if like they're already planning on it.
There's a reason the Pokemon tabletop role-playing game is being developed in Brazil.
Yeah.
Because Nintendo's like, hey, stop that. And Brazil's like, maybe later.
Make me.
Forget about it. And then there's me who hasn't actually played any Final Fantasy games.
Nerd.
I've just watched them be played.
And
My issue is that they're not final.
I
how
have
dare you,
only
Sam,
ever
for
played a
touching
spin-off.
grass.
Well, speaking of, Bill will be joining us tonight. He has just had to step out for a moment, so Sam has subbed in for the time being. Well,
Yes, I'm here literally just to make conversation and and not actually play.
Especially since I think he's currently farming in Warframe.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Nope.
That seems like a lie to me, but
Yeah, I'm
What do
pretty
I
sure
know?
we can hear the keys.
I am not. No, I wasn't saying I wasn't going to play. I wasn't playing Warframe.
Just not
Just not
farming.
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 Hmm.
Fair.
How are you not farming? Isn't Warframe just a farm sim?
Nah.
Oh no, I was on Mario's Bazaar. I was selling my endo,
Yeah.
selling my treasures.
Selling the stuff that you farmed that you didn't want.
No, they're pretty. They're pretty statues.
They are very pretty
That's-
statues, and a lot of people
That's,
just collect them
it's
for
not
fun.
that I don't want them. It's just that I prefer to use my placeable capacity on other things, like my floofs.
Doofs are
Like
also
that
very
one-
cute.
Like that one animal floof I've got that I put another floof riding on top of him.
Oh,
Exactly.
I just unlocked my first puppy.
Oh, nice.
Your crew, bro.
It should be
Yeah.
finished brewing by now, shouldn't it?
Yeah, I just haven't checked it yet.
Brewing, baking mat. It's
Whichever.
an incubator.
A full
I
bake,
mean,
never mind.
It brews and then it bakes and then it breaks.
You go. Yes. I can't disagree with that.
It's like, I mean, you're not wrong, but I hate it.
Well, there's also the Deimos,
You're welcome.
the Deimos pets and companions, where it's not a case of you're not breeding them or brewing them. You're just kind of curing them of their infection.
And infecting them in other ways.
Yeah.
Well, you're introducing a mutagen into their system so as to help them fight the infection.
We call that selective breeding.
No, they're existing animals you've rescued.
Yeah.
But you see, you're getting rid of some traits to put in other traits so that they're better for when you propagate them forward.
This is more direct. And considering the amount of prototypes that I've caught over my time in the Cambion Drift, yeah.
Yeah, it's literally just curing it, and that cure, instead of it being T cells, it's just a funny looking. How to phrase it?
Oh.
A different kind of
Didn't
cell.
realize-
Yeah, I guess
T cells. I didn't realize this was Resident Evil.
it's not. It's not.
Ooh.
Huh?
T-virus.
See, now we're going back to the infection. Whereas,
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if I've got anything in the way of announcements or anything like that. I will say I've been getting messages from people talking about, asking me things about Sinclair's Almanac, particularly some rulings and stuff like that. I feel like I should mention, in case they kind of drop into the stream, I don't really work for Sinclair's anymore. My job with them kind of finished up in December of last year. But if people message me on Discord and asking about rulings about the content or anything like that, I'm happy to give it if I can. But yeah, any other information or news about it going forward, I can't help you there. I wish I could. But all that said, I am working on my own stuff. It is currently in development. I've grabbed some of the people who worked with me in Sinclair's Almanac. We are working on some stuff. We'll have more announcements when we have them. More information.
Yay!
Yeah.
Woo.
Something that's been pretty cool from what I've seen of some of the playtests.
Yes, we have been doing some private playtests, and you'll be seeing some of the content filtering through my streams, as always, as I am wont to do.
So for sneak previews, don't forget to sub.
Or
Like
just
and
give us money, we'll
subscribe.
tell you things.
Yeah.
We're not above bribes, right?
Right,
You gotta beat that your
Hon-
worst
honestly,
nightmare guy, though.
When I was in university, we had an ethics class, and like the professor was going on and on about like, you know, we're all like opponents, and like it's like everyone has their price.
Yeah,
Like
I'm remarkably
even if
affordable.
it's not money, everyone has a price.
Mine's money.
Yeah, that's the same. Like there's a certain number. Like the thing is you never really want to find out what exactly that number is.
How much was that lemonade that kills you?
Come on, you're just trying to speedrun that.
Yeah.
this is
It's
why
less
we
of a
can't take me
bribe
to
and more-
America.
I'll tell your goddaughter on you now. You gotta live.
I think they've also fixed that issue.
yeah, now what?
Believe
I'm
you just
sure
got
there's a
snitched
recipe
on.
somewhere.
Make that a 2 lemonade.
Wow, threats.
He always said he was going to have 2.
Good segue. I also have a throne, and I would like to thank our contributors who made sure that Book 2 of Gatewalkers was fully funded.
Woo!
Oh yeah, the one that got funded instantly when you talked about it last.
Yeah!
Who did
no,
that?
No, weirdly, I can't say for certain, but it got funded a week ago, and Matt just never noticed.
Well, I was checking through, and, it came up. So, obviously, Book 2 will be going ahead, not like it was ever not, but I do super appreciate it. The sooner this channel starts, just breaking even at all, the better chances I can start actually doing more stuff. And also, with Rusthenge fully funded, I'm going to be running that in the future as well. And I'm looking at other adventure paths and seeing what can be done and what can be run. It's gonna be a time.
The future is bright.
The future is now, old man.
Fair.
Well, speaking of futures being bright and now, players, who wants to introduce their characters / themselves and answer the fun little question we established last week?
I reckon Bill should.
I can do that.
You can do that. Thank you, Sam, for joining us for the start.
That's all right. I'll tag out, and you guys can have the better person to play in this game.
Thank you so much, Sam.
You can catch me on Saturdays instead.
Where he plays Captain Archie.
Woo! Bye bye, everyone.
Bye.
Hi, Archie.
And then there were the good 4.
Hey, hi, hello.
Gosh.
I'm Bill. I am I TS? Yeah, I'm Crooney in the chat. I play Compostepher, the undead investigator, and we asked ourselves last week, what star sign from the Cosmic Caravan each of our characters, what is it, attribute to? Fall in? Are?
Yeah?
Whatever the word is. Yeah. So we did some research, and I found a explanation of all of the Cosmic Caravan star signs on a Pathfinder Kingmaker wiki. So presumably in the Pathfinder Kingmaker video game, there's a
It was a
breakdown
book
of them.
from Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous called
okay.
The Cosmic
There is-
Caravan, Its Journey Across the Night Sky.
Yeah,
Or I think this one's specifically from Pelura's Fall.
there you go.
I was trying to say where the location was, keep the location out of it, because that is minor spoiler.
Oh, is it? There you go. My bad.
So we all read through them, and we actually had a bit of discussion amongst ourselves on who might fit with what well. And I think I've settled on Compostepher being the Stargazer. And this particular site writes the Stargazer up as such. The Stargazer completes the caravan procession. A wistful dreamer, the Stargazer is a patron of those of a similar nature. Aloof, perspicacious in matters important, but far removed, yet absent-minded and inept in daily life. It's unsurprising that many scholars possess an affinity for this sign. And I think Compostepher works well in that regard, in that, mechanically he has 18 intelligence, but he's also 4 years old. So, he's incredibly book smart, but doesn't have many life experiences. So I felt that spoke to him the best.
I don't like that Compostepher is essentially fantasy young Sheldon.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
There's no,
That was
No,
not what I was going for,
No, it's
but
not.
yeah, it's it's a tried and true character
Trope?
trope. Thank you. Yeah.
Take it.
Nick,
Huh?
you want to go next?
Sure. I'm Nick. I'm Marta Maxwell in chat. I play Felix von Fabra. I'm an elven fighter that goes under the sign of the Newlyweds. This is because Felix was born in the later part of the month of Calistral.
That makes
Thank
perfect
you for
sense.
coming to my
That
talk.
makes perfect sense.
That's the star sign it's under. Also known as Snappy, I guess. I'm looking at a different site.
What?
The months apparently have common names, so it's not like god-based, and SNAPPE. Snap.
There you go.
There you
I
go.
want to say Snapple.
Yeah,
It just needs that L, yeah.
Yeah.
I believe that's a more recent change as well. I think like a year or two ago.
Well, one of the gods may be dying.
Yep, traffic guide.
Well, yeah, the travel guide was when they introduced the religion neutral.
No way. The trouble guys.
Hyena mummy's not allowed to die.
You know, mommy.
That's fine. She will.
Saren Ray's gone. I'm sure.
Oh. Think of the hubbub that would cause.
Set fire
Yeah.
to the sun.
That's the point, right?
Yeah.
I still kind of want it to be
The fact
Gozra.
that the sun itself is also a deity.
Yeah.
Gosri, you say?
Yeah, I just think that would be funny if Gozra died and then just no one mentioned it. It's just like, should we be worried about nature? No.
Rastal, you got this right. You're
Yeah, so
sure.
it's like
I'm
panicking.
busy.
Interesting as it's if Gazra dies, it's not like just one but two, if I'm not mistaken. Because I think Gazra is a two deities rolled in one. Yeah,
It's a weird one.
yeah. Because I can't remember if it's they just take two different forms just depending on what's going on, or if it's two deities that both hold the mantle.
Like the fun part for Gozra, if you're a petitioner of them and you die and you go on to your next life, you know where that next life is?
Mm.
Same place you were when you were alive.
Fantastic.
Might even get your old job back.
It's just recycling. It's fine.
It
Wild
makes sense.
weekend.
Like, this is the one that you have the most experience with. Like, it's just faster for everyone. The onboarding process is quicker.
Yeah, like you fall down like dead and your deity appears and it's just like, get up.
Mm-hmm.
Get back to work.
We don't have enough holiday days. Get up.
All right, who wants to go next?
Like I said,
Okay. Oh, there you go.
the silence was deafening. So with Veliana, I went with the follower, which I'm Andrew. I'm J-Reach in chat. I'm playing Veliana Scarata, the human witch. And she was born on Chthona 2nd, mainly because that is in the span of the follower. The follower is the dark figure that pursues the cosmic caravan. A disciple of dark forces who is associated with death and darkness, the follower waxes in power at Winter's Peak. There are various interpretations of this sign. According to some, the follower is an exile, cursed and banished from the caravan. Others see the follower as a fearsome enemy, and it is flight from this foe that forces the cosmic caravan on its perpetual journey. Still others claim that this sign represents death itself. Predictably, those of darker disposition who possess an affinity for death fall under the auspices of the follower.
Ooh, edgy.
Very nice. Very
What
nice.
if it-
Yeah.
What if it's just that person who was like 5 minutes late for the train?
No, it's the person who's just happens to be going the same way and now it's awkward.
Yeah. And the reason why I thought this fit for Veliana is she is an exile herself, exiled from her family. Her power, being a witch, specifically a witch of the resentment patron, comes from a darker source itself.
Ooh.
And in a sadder way, in a lot of ways, she believes that she will never find a place to belong again.
Ooh,
Aw,
ow.
Way to fucking
feels.
bring down the stream. Wow.
Oof.
Keep it light, my dude.
No.
We got real, and we're only in the intro.
Yeah, with
Speaking
this.
of light,
Yeah.
Nice segue.
hi. I'm Nikki. I'll be cauliflower in chat. I play Antara Starborn, the pretty light up Halo champion. Her star sign is the Lantern Bearer. She's specifically born on the cusp between the Thrush and the Lantern Bearer, so literally the 21st of Abydus. It's the constellation that begins the caravan's procession. The Lantern Bearer goes forth chasing back winter darkness and lighting the cosmic caravans away. This sign is predisposed towards cheerful, self-sacrificing, and altruistic personalities. I figure the type of woman that would throw herself out a window to save a friend was probably a little bit self-sacrificing.
Look, it
Makes
worked
sense.
out.
I
in
don't
the
know,
end.
altruistic? You hate Felix. That doesn't seem right.
Save the dude.
Nobody hates Felix.
You just hit him.
Fan favorite Felix von Fabra.
Wow.
Mm.
I think half the city doesn't like Felix at this point.
He doesn't care about their booze. He's seen what makes them cheer.
Wow.
And to
What a good line! Oh my god.
Fuck, that's good
doesn't-
though.
Yeah, he doesn't care about their booze. He's seen what makes them cheer. Wow.
Well,
Sassy.
just to
What
kind
is Matt's sign?
what's my sign? I said this
Ah.
last week. I'm a Leo.
Oh.
that's what
no.
started
What is
this.
your cosmic caravan?
Ah,
That you absolutely looked up.
Yeah, that you totally did
Looked
prep
up.
for.
Come on, you should have been ready for this. We've asked you it pretty much every time.
Yeah, mate, you know how you do like all that pre-game work, prepping the game as a GM?
Yeah,
Why don't you also do more work?
Yeah.
it's fine. I see how it is.
We all know that the reward for good work is more work, so
Yeah.
you only have yourself to blame.
Here.
No, the worst part is I put a lot of this work on myself. But that's, I want everything to be good and to be fun and stuff like that. But hi, my name is Matthew, or Matt. You can call me Obscura. I am the GM for Tabletop Obscura. The lovely figure you're seeing up on the screen at the moment is my avatar, or... Yeah, no, avatar's probably the right word for it.
Yeah.
Is
Name
Matt
is
cutting
Ethan.
in for you guys?
What's
It is
up?
a little bit choppy.
Mm.
A little bit chubby?
You're
Yeah.
cracking up
Yeah.
a little bit. It's alright.
That's because I've opened fandom.com and it's settling. I'm gonna close that
Close that.
because suddenly
Yeah.
everything was spooling up and it's like, holy shit, how many ads are on this website?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't
Ah.
go to fandom.
My ad blocker tells me there's 86.
Far
Whoa.
out. Gee.
That is intense.
So yeah, I might look that up in the break or something else. I will have
good
an
call.
answer for people at some other point.
Yep.
But all that said, who remembers what happened last week?
Oh, yeah. Last week. Things. I mean,
An eerie time
Hey.
power outage happened.
It was kind of eerie.
Yeah.
yeah, it was close to the end, though.
I'm not gonna lie, it freaked me out. Just the timing of it.
Yeah. So Antara fell because we kind of ended on the cliffhanger of the session prior. And her life flashed before her eyes. She got a weird vision of an army before becoming all ghost-like and floating up to next to Bolin. We captured Bolin.
Yeah, we
and
did.
interrogated him with some magic. To peer into his memories. He was willing. That's important to note because that can get really weird. Otherwise, he gave the artifact, the Shadow Wither key, to Mr. Slim, which Mr. Slim is essentially what my mind is a Wendigo if the Wendigo joined the SCP Foundation.
Yeah, that's a pretty good explanation of him, actually. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
do we need the picture again?
Yeah, please.
Do it.
As I continue this, it'd be nice for them to have a reference.
Yeah, no, that is very true. And I should start this off by saying, there is horror themes that perpetuate throughout this entire adventure path, and likewise, some people may find them disturbing. I'm trying to keep it as M-rated as possible.
Yeah, but I mean, he's not a pretty boy.
He's not.
He's also from a specific book, right, that you're using to supplement this, which might be worthwhile dropping in chat.
Dude, there he is.
But yeah,
I have not created the command, but yes, Into the Weird and Wild is where I pulled the picture from this. It is a third-party product from Wet Egg Games, where they've kind of covered a lot of like the weird, dark, cryptid, forest-type content that I absolutely love. But this is what our Veliana saw.
Yeah. So, we're not entirely sure if this is exactly what it looks like, because the memory I was peering into was corrupted and almost seemed like a shadow itself. Antara and Felix got into a fight after Felix gave him a good thwack. Felix giving Boland, that is. And thus, on our way back, Veliana shared the information. We did some recall knowledge checks on shadow creatures, and they're numerous and can change shapes as they grow in power, available forms. So, obviously, Mr. Slim here is a creature of some power. We talked to Lemma, talked to a survivor.
With a creepy predisposition towards his deceased mule?
Yeah, a mule named Shellen. Yeah.
Named for the Galarian goddess of beauty.
Yeah, because his mule was the most beautiful mule ever, apparently. I have a feeling that there's a chance that his daughter might be adopted. Because obviously his inclinations are towards mules and not other human beings. I did some object reading on the mule's collar. I didn't see Mr. Slim, but I did see the Gorgas, which were dogs we faced previously. And they ate Shellen while it was Pablo Pa Mosby got away. We then went to a library. On our way to the library, all went dark for Antara as her power went out. And then returned once we got to the library. And we through some research with the help of an assistant named L'Oreal Jenkins.
Yeah.
Thanks for that, chat.
So I think I did well.
You did.
We found out that Mr. Slim is either he himself or the type of species they are came from the Nighthold in the Thinland, which is under the dominion of Count Nauk, which means it's in the First World. Probably like adjacent First World and Shadowplane adjacent.
Which is usually how those things go.
Yeah, Mr. Slim has been active for a millennia in Nighthold. Time to turn the page. And then he, after some chat with our patron, I'll remember this name one day, Dr. Riddleson.
Yep.
We kind of came on the theory that Mr. Slim went through a gate himself. Has a name. Mr. Slim has an actual proper name, a true name, if you would, and people in the past have feared knowing it. Veliana and Antara are going to be working on remembering some stuff from her vision. And then the creepy thing at the end of the session was Compostepher woke to a symbol carved into his door. a half 5-pointed star, half stick figure. I believe it's kind of weird on the side there, maybe. I think that might be it. On the opposite side of the room, when Felix came in, was carved into the wall, through the cracks in the world, I am watching. And that's kind of what happened last time.
I know what happened. I think that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, no, pretty much.
I keep very detailed notes.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
We appreciate
Actually, I think the last campaign you ran, I did point out a few things. I'm like, hey, wait, why do we go west when it specifically said east?
Yeah, look, I don't have a
just to
great sense
rile
of
you up.
direction.
Matt has the sense of the direction of a spastic chicken. I mean that affectionately, the amount of times we got lost.
Eh.
Hey, that chicken does its best. The same can't be said for Matt.
No.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was mean.
I see how it is. All right. Well, starting that morning, Veliana is now in a permanent coma.
That's fair. That's fair. Let's play this out. What's my coma dream? I'm ready.
To answer something quickly in chat, I don't make the rules, but that is kind of how it works in this instance. Through their research, they will figure out that the Thinlands is kind of on the border between the Shadow Plane and the First World.
A lot of it comes to the fact that that we get a very 2D image of the multiverse kind of deal of the planes, but it is
It doesn't
not
work
cut
that
and
way.
dry because of quantum mechanics. It's not
Timey-wimey.
straight line.
It's magic.
So all
Folded
of the
in.
planes interact
Literally,
with
don't
all
need
of the
more than
planes.
just it's magic.
Wizard did it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I said it last night, I'll say it here. Wizard did it.
Mhm.
But
Yeah, no, it's not great.
that morning, Compostepher, Felix.
Yeah.
Hey.
Are you going to relay what has happened or not happened to the rest of the party or the rest of the group?
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
And how
And-
do the rest of the group respond?
Excuse me?
I don't like that.
I'm gonna just get something to drink to wake up first.
Me too. Please. Thank you.
No,
Philosopher.
Eliana just looks at Compostepher, thinks for a moment, no. And just continues on.
Compostepher, tell the nice people that we rented this room from about the damages and that we will pay for them.
I didn't do this, right?
Mm-hmm.
I never said you did.
Okay.
Wait, who did we rent these rooms from?
The druids.
Oh, fuck them then.
The Oak Druids.
They'll figure
And
it out.
then I
I
will.
might-
Go ahead, Antara.
Oh, I was gonna say I might try to find. I can only think of Mulberry.
Oh, God.
Mulberry's owner.
Lemma?
Thank you. Sorry, vet clinic times. I always remember the pet's name. Yeah, I'll find Mulberry's mommy.
Yeah, you find Lemma pretty easily.
Hey, don't be mad. There's been some minor damage to Compostepher's room.
Oh, okay.
It's easier for you to just come look.
She goes with you to have a look.
The
I
whole
will
time, like,
return-
it's totally not what you think. Compostepher's totally fine. Everything's fine. Though it's not fine at all.
Whilst that conversation's happening, can I just have a bit more of a I'm now awake look at these carvings and maybe ascertain if they were done physically or magically or when they might have been done, or try and remember anything if I stirred during the night or something like that?
You could do a perception check.
Okay.
You are pursuing a lead as well.
Ooh, I will tick this little box that says pursuant onto a lead.
I would also like to just copy down the weird rune symbol.
Yeah, good idea.
Easy done.
I will return with 3 cups of coffee, procured from Aleshi.
They're pretty
You get
strong
that
coffees as
reference.
well.
Fantastic.
Well, or with druids, of course it's going to be from Aleshi, let's be real.
To begin with, however, as Lemmer kind of examines the marking, she kind of runs her hand over it,
Mm-hmm.
and as she does this, her face screws up a little, and she tries it again, and then a third time. There is a magical glow about her hand, as if she is trying to like warp the wood back to normal,
Mm.
and it's just not working.
I think this is like scarred somehow. I don't think you can just heal this.
Yeah, no, I'm getting the feeling this is more of a curse mark than, just someone's random carvings. Compostepher, from your perception check, this looks like they were carved into the woodwork by what you would suspect to be a talon.
Oh, okay. Yep. Neat.
That is one way to put it. A dexterous hand, so probably like 4 fingers and a thumb, but definitely a very sharply pointed talon-like nail.
Yep. Yep. Not carved with like a dagger or something.
Exactly.
Okay. Yep. I'll share the same to my friends.
Woohoo!
So, Antar gets a cup of coffee, Felix gets a cup of coffee.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, well, now that I'm a bit more awake, I can look over it. Yeah, so I'll go, look at the carvings, and try and figure out what they're about.
Arcana or Occult?
Let's go with occultism.
I'll take Arcana.
Sounds good.
Alrighty. Veliana,
Yes.
Felix,
Hey.
kind of giving it a look over, the two of you kind of consult and discuss it a little bit, though briefly, and you come to the kind of a conclusion that this probably wasn't carved, strictly speaking, on the material plane. Like, the carvings themselves aren't, strictly speaking, on the material plane.
So as in like,
So it's
the ethereal plane because of how,
Yeah.
because we can still kind of, it's interacting with the material plane as vividly as this.
That would be your best guess.
This is above my pay grade.
Oh, that. So how would that apply with something like object reading?
I mean, you could give it a shot. The markings are like you can run your finger in the grooves.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's like, would we be able to interact with it? Like that was.
You can.
Yeah. So I'll pull out a scroll
Yep.
and cast object reading.
From a scroll?
Because this has happened within. Yeah, I don't have it prepared today.
Okay, fair enough. Alright.
I got fun spells prepared today.
Fun spells, in case fun things
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah, and then one thing because of we mechanically talked about it already.
That is very true. Well, first things first, I would like a will save from you.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, yes. That's not concerning. No, that's fine.
You are good. As you don't see... Allow me to run you back to the night before, while Compostepher is asleep, or what you consider to be asleep. You
Does he kind
see,
of like dissolve into a pile?
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit.
yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Lose
thinking that
control
this
sheet.
Compostepher has that feat where it turns into a pile.
Yeah. Collapse. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Quite literally collapses into bed.
Veliana. As you do your object reading, you kind of get the thought or the memory replayed of Compostepher sleeping quite comfortably in his bed, and you kind of getting a panoramic view of the room. And as you do, it kind of shifts from one side to the other, and then you see one of the shadows in the room just start to smile as like this pearly white grin kind of opens up from the shadow, and you see the three eyes open, and the pair of horns, or the antler-like horns, kind of start emerging out from the shadow,
Nope.
as the shadow itself steps off from the wall, and brandishing a talon, it begins the work of carving into the door.
Does this seem distorted like the last memory I witnessed?
This seems a little bit clearer, but at the same point, there's not as many details. So you're getting the vague inklings of like the eyes and the smile, but you're not getting the proper shape of the body. This seems like a shadow of sorts, as in the creature, not just, a shadow. But it carves the mark into the door, and then slowly kind of stalks across the room, or runs its kind of talons over Compostepher's sleeping form.
Baby is sleeping.
Before going through the process of carving the words into the wall. And as it finishes, it looks directly at you, and then the memory ends. I love that it got people just slightly uncomfortable. Like, not terrified, just like, ooh.
The one thing I've learned about Mr. Slim, he's a fucking creeper.
Here.
Leber
Yeah,
kind of
so-
just gestures to the carving on the wall and goes, yeah, no shit.
Oh, no, he caressed Compostepher in his sleep.
Ugh.
Ugh.
I mean, that's creepy, but also
Compostepher's
composting is.
practically a kid.
Oh, that's so much worse.
Just imagine if that happened to any else of you.
It probably happened to all of us.
I need to go check my room.
Yeah, I was just about to say, did everyone check their room?
The sudden sound of footsteps as people dash to their rooms.
No. Before we go, I'm just gonna cast this to see if there's traces of magic for whatever the Mr. Slim did.
I'll help you out here. A creature of his power doing these kind of shenanigans, he's covering his tracks.
Yeah.
There are spells that he has that he can utilize that will mask things like that.
So it's an illusion spell.
But for the others who are checking their rooms, give me perception checks.
I'm not.
Just no. No.
I'm drinking my coffee. It's too early.
I am
for this.
kind
You
of
are?
frantically checking my room and drinking my coffee at the same time, yes.
Oof.
Felix, if Mr. Slim was in my room while I slept, why didn't he just kill me then and there? I don't understand.
Well, where's the fun in that?
Oh, I don't like this creature.
And Tara,
Mm-hmm.
as you're checking over your room to see if any of your any signs of movement or anything like that. Everything seems to be pretty much in order.
Okay.
But then as you're kind of looking over the furniture, you notice that, like a lot of guest rooms, it has kind of a seat off to the side that people like use for reading and stuff like that.
Oh no, it's got the watcher's chair. I hate that.
It's got the cuck chair.
Yes, the cuck chair.
The fact that the people call it a cuck chair is so universal that it's like, yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah.
Cool.
I
So,
was like trying to make it more PG with like the watcher's chair, but
I apologize.
so it was against the wall, but at some point during the night, it's been twisted ever so slightly, so it is facing the bed.
Oh no.
That makes what Bill said more accurate. I hate that.
Someone watched you sleep.
I'm not sure if I'm being paranoid or not. Hey, Valiana?
How close are the rooms? Because I'm
They're
still
pretty
kinda
close.
drinking. Okay.
Like, these are all
Oh,
guest
yeah.
rooms in the same area.
I might just being paranoid, but can you check this chair for like magic or any essence of him? Is it also alright if I just quickly check your room for anything?
We don't find any essence of him.
No, that's please no.
Maniac!
Not. Oh.
From what I know, this Mr. Slim is much more powerful caster than I. He didn't leave any traces in Compostepher's room. I doubt if he left any in yours. But I'll head on in.
Valiana, if you want to make a perception check.
Not great at perception. I do not perceive things well.
Yeah, the room for the most part looks undisturbed. You're not sure whether Intara's being paranoid or not, but it seems for the most part just undisturbed except for her own movements. That said,
I also
considering the
keep my room
situation...
quite neat. So.
Also, it's not like I've been in this room before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
You don't
Just
see
like-
anything out of the ordinary.
Yeah. There's no
Around.
carvings in the walls. That's
No.
probably the obvious thing, right?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Just be like, okay, but like, the chair that you have in your room, do you have a chair near your bed?
You do.
A chair under my bed?
No, like
in your
near
room.
your bed, like in your room.
yeah.
like-
I mean,
yeah,
yes,
I
don't
assume they,
know
like-
why, but yeah.
I assume they kind of laid them out similarly, right? Like, I swear that it was. I don't want to touch the chair, but like I gesture like to like move the chair as it was. Like it was like this, right? So you'd be looking this way, but like it is definitely facing the bed now, right?
It is facing the bed.
Yeah.
Well, it's facing the bed. Well, what do you want me to say? No.
I don't know. I don't want to sleep alone anymore. I'm a nightlight and I'm scared.
Yeah, I will note that if my chair was originally in the same position as Antar's was when she first entered the room, my chair has been moved because I read in it last night.
Well,
Just never get out of bed.
yeah, you don't need a chair. It's nothing bad happens to you when you're on the bed.
Inside out there living their best life.
Only good things happen on the bed, right?
Yeah.
Unless you're Compostepher getting
Yeah.
creeped on.
It's
Well,
fine.
It's only weird now that I've woken up. I didn't notice it at the time.
At the time, it was fine, as long as you don't know, right? No, wait.
Mhm.
As all this is going on, however, Lemma will kind of say to all of you, so the good news keeps rolling in.
Oh.
Being sarcastic, I assume.
A little bit.
No.
One of our oak
It's
stewards
too early.
has gone missing.
Oh, fuck.
Which one? Is
I'm
it
guessing
Bolin?
it was the
Bolin,
night
isn't it?
shift one.
No, Bolin's still in custody.
Oh wow.
Oh, what's
Oh no,
the-
his cell is very well lit. We don't know everything going on with Mr. Slim, but shadows are a big part of it. So yeah, we're making sure all the lights are being kept on in Bullen's cell.
Yeah.
And after this, we're probably going to be going around and making sure all the cracks are sealed up.
Good.
Mend butt crack.
But yes, one of the Oak stewards, by the name of, ironically enough, Steward, has gone missing.
Good work, chaps.
Matthew.
What?
Matthew.
I
What?
feed the goblins.
It would have been funnier if it was someone not related to the order at all.
No, it's fine this way.
Yeah. Steward, Mr. Oak, is just the cleaner.
No, he tends to... He's been on guard duty, walking the trails and the roads outside of town, particularly between here and the farmlands.
Mm-hmm.
And he has gone missing, unfortunately.
He doesn't have, like,
But-
some young suitor that he may have run off with, and they're living a happy, beautiful life after being eloped, or something like that, by chance, please?
Feliana, did you say that... What happened at the end of the thing being in my room? Did it leave my room? What? Or did it go back
Did
into
it-
the shadows?
Yeah, did it go back in the shadow? Like, did it appear to leave, or did it just kind of like dissipate back into the shadow?
Oh no, it looked at you, and then the memory ended.
It jump scare ended. Yep, that's what Bill thought. But yeah, Compostepher
Yeah.
asking the question because that anyway.
Well, it. Mr. Slim looked at me, which I don't know if he was admiring his work because I was looking through the carving.
But might it know that you know?
Is that possible?
It depends on the magic that Mr. Slim has available to him.
Oh my!
Because let me just double check. Because I think object reading might be considered a scrying effect.
Mm-hmm. Concentrate, manipulate, occult. Doesn't have. I don't know if scrying is a tag, but
Probably divination.
Well, divination isn't really a tag anymore.
Oh yeah.
It used to.
Usually how it works in terms of creatures that can detect if someone is scrying upon them is that it will say they can detect when people are using scrying or other similar like effects.
yeah.
Yeah,
But normally they would only stipulate that in things that happen in real time. Object reading is normally a past tense thing, but timey-wimey?
yeah. Especially with how the missing moment happened.
Yeah.
Like we stepped in, and would have been much interesting if we stepped in and stepped out in the slightly in the past.
I mean, we don't know that's not how it happened.
Yeah, right? It's a good point.
Oh no, I'm aware. I got the messages from my mom.
Who are you?
Oh,
I don't
is
have
it
a
like
daughter.
that? No, is it like the Howler from Harry Potter?
Yeah, just.
Oh, yes.
It has been 6 weeks. However long it was, just. Oh, I'm sorry.
It was 3 months.
Yeah. Okay. Well, 12. No, I'm bad at math. No, yeah, 12. Okay.
That depends on the month.
Lemma will
yeah.
continue and go, look, this is your investigation, but as a request, if you could check the farmlands.
So where was this Mr. Oak last seen?
He was walking the path back from... Oh, you're going to love this. There's farmlands on the edge of our territories, I guess would be the best way to put it, called the Thinlands.
Oh, I see. Is this the same area that the gentleman was walking his donkey in the other day?
Similar
No, that
directions,
was in
yeah.
I thought that was in the middle of the city.
He was leaving city.
He was
Yes.
leaving on his way to the market or something, or another village's market.
on the way back from the market.
That's it, yeah.
But they call it the Thinland because the area is, the best way to put it would be unstable.
Mhm.
Cool.
From a planar perspective.
The veil between is thin.
Yes.
How very clever of them.
It's, look, you can tell people to not do it as much as you like, but one thing is for certain, the farmland there is pretty amazing. Like, they produce most of the food for, like, the entire country.
So something about the planar instability in that area makes it more fertile growing land. Great.
We suspect probably some sort of bordering with the First World.
Oh, good. The Fae.
Speaking of, if you need cold iron, we can get that for you.
Yeah, just to be safe.
Like,
Good
we don't-
idea.
If you're interacting with the Fae, she uses the quotation marks, talking's better, but just in case, I will have a set of daggers sorted out for all of you. We have some in our armory. I mean, it's the least I could do for all the work you're putting in. But if you could also find what happened to Stuart, I would really appreciate it.
We could do our best, I guess.
Yes, I suppose.
It was an area that we were going to look at anyway, so, if we have to cart your friend's dead body back, then we're there already.
Might just be injured. He may have just fallen down and broke his foot or something and just is having trouble getting back.
Compostepher
it is
lowers
possible.
his head and raises his hand towards you. Yes, he must just be sick, and he's sleeping. He's sleeping. We'll find your sleeping friend.
Veliana takes another sip of her coffee.
Oh my god, he's so dead. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, look. I'm not holding down a
Pathfinder
lot.
Jesus.
Please no Sons of Aradin. Please.
Ugh.
Someone's going to do it. I know it. Exemplar is on the way. Someone is going to have to do it, but please don't.
It's gonna be me.
So.
Now we need a whole party.
Oh, no, look. We know that War of the Immortals is coming with an adventure path, so that's going to be fun.
Ha ha ha.
So,
Victory.
that is what lies ahead of you. If you want to go, you've pretty much finished out as much as you can with the Quaking stacks, and you have questioned the witness. There's not much left you can really check into in town. So, if you wish to go further afield to the farmlands, you can. Otherwise, if you have another idea, I am all ears.
What do you think, team?
How far away is these Thinlands?
Probably gonna have to get Ched wagoned up, aren't we?
Well, yeah.
It's a
Just,
couple of hours, yeah.
Oh, okay, that's perfect. While we're traveling that way, I could attempt to clarify your memories.
If you want.
Druid. I forgot your name. I'm terribly sorry.
Mulberry Mummy.
Mulberry Mama.
We're okay with that, surprisingly. But yes.
Sure. Who or perhaps what is the oldest living thing in these parts? Preferably one that can discuss.
That can actually discuss things?
Some kind of Mola, the elderly?
That's actually... See, no one reliable. Like, there's a couple of the Elder Arboreals out in the forest, but... they kind of come and go as they please, and
That's fair.
sometimes they just kind of wander into the first world, and we don't see them for like a year, but they come back 100 years older.
Fun.
It's not the best, but if you do manage to run into one of them, though, you know, just show them the red I gave you. It should help.
Thank you.
Just, you know, don't brandish any axes.
I don't think
Fair.
we have access, so we're good.
I don't have an
We're
axe.
good. We're good.
Well, I have made sure that your wagon is packed with rations.
Oh, thank you.
We were doing it in preparation for when you'd be moving on anyway, so...
Mm.
Oh, keen to get rid of us, are you?
Please leave without a fuss right now.
Yeah, your wagon's packed, filled with stuff. You get the fuck out.
Yeah.
We're sorry about the room.
One of them sundown towns.
Well, it's not your fault. But we also know that you're kind of just passing through, so, you know, we want to make your stay here as comfortable as possible. But we do understand that you will be leaving us eventually.
Your weird little Mickey Mouse town.
Now I can't unsee it, Nick.
I know, right?
Don't say that!
Dang
We've
it.
done it. We've found the hidden Mickey.
We're gonna get copyright struck.
Yep. Dang it. We
Paizo
did so well as well.
We're doing great, fantastic even.
Ah, well.
Now I'm just expecting Hillary Duff from the 90s, no, from the early 2000s, just kicking the door.
Yeah. That's how it goes.
Alright. So, traveling to the Thinlands.
Arrow Daddy. Oh.
I have no
Uh,
idea how I'm going to filter that in.
Victory.
You got some, cold iron daggers? What kind of cold iron daggers can we have?
If you are willing to wait like 10 to 20 minutes, she does get 4, so 1 for each of you, cold iron daggers. You should just be able to add this to your inventory pretty easily. Otherwise, I can set it up pretty quickly for you all.
I'm gonna guess, because now apparently there is a grading system, that they are low grade.
They are,
There's
in
a
fact,
grading system, but what does the grading system actually do? I haven't seen any real differentiation.
hardness.
The standard grade are nearly worth 1,000 gold piece, and
Oh,
the high grade are worth
Christ.
10,000 gold piece.
Is it hardness? I thought they were pretty much all the same hardness wise.
There's not much difference between the 4 of them. I have looked
Yeah.
into it. I have my own thoughts and feelings upon it.
Yeah. Would I be able to have a corset knife instead of a dagger?
No.
Okay, I'll keep my corset knife
So
alone.
how do we change what it's made out of?
1 second.
I've got some, and I can give them out.
You're gonna
Thank
give them out,
you.
obviously.
I'll give one to you. Who else wants one?
Sure,
I'm good.
it'll save me time.
Thank you.
You can have one.
And you can have
Felix-
one. Everyone
Felix
gets a
doesn't
cold iron
want
dagger.
one.
Thank you, Oprah Compy.
We'll set another one to
Zombie.
give to Lemma because apparently Compy can mass produce them.
Yep.
Well,
Does Chad
no.
want one?
Galarian's first 3D printer.
Lemma says we have done cold iron horseshoes in the past. It's not something we do anymore after a certain incident that happened.
Strangely meditative.
Otherwise, good luck. and safe travels.
Thank you.
We hope we're able to find your well, that word's just gone right now.
It's been a
Colleague.
long
There we
morning.
go. We hope we find your colleague well, but we'll
Yeah.
keep you updated.
Probably not. Anyway, bye.
If it helps, he has a wooden septum piercing.
Okay.
A wooden septum piercing. Neat.
A distinguishable feature. Good.
Yay!
Good. Let's hope he still has a face.
Hmm.
I say that under my breath. That is not something out loud. Ooh. Yikes.
Yeah, say that
Aren't you
out.
supposed to be the optimistic one?
I'm trying. I'm scared.
You're all scared.
Big spookums.
Absolutely nothing to be afraid of. We're just going into a place called the Thinlands looking for someone named Mr. Slim.
What could go wrong?
They can't be related whatsoever.
Yeah. Because everyone knows that Mr. Slim is actually quite the opposite. He be thick.
Mm-hmm.
Thick with a double k.
With a double cut.
Yeah.
Real name is something called Janine Craig.
Alright. Well,
On our journey over there, I will cast Mind Link on Antara and try to help parse her vision.
I am a willing participant.
you are a willing participant? Alright. I was gonna ask that. Sorry, just so chat.
Yeah.
Well, you do kind of get some of the memories as you kind of start passing through it. To you, Veliana, as the memories kind of flow in, it rapidly starts to feel like if we were to discuss the mind or its capacity to contain memory as a glass, as you're trying to
My speciality.
as you're trying to impart these, or grab these memories from Antara,
She overfloweth.
it does in fact overflow. You would get what? A fragment of the memory. You might get an image of Antara upon the horse or upon a mount of some sort, but that's pretty much all you get.
Cool. Yeah, the big thing was this was I was mainly trying to open up the memory to Antara so she could work on it more herself as well.
Well, Veliana, if you want to give me an occult check.
Yeah, of course, always.
From what's being described to you by Antara, this seems like it wasn't a particularly big memory. But from what you're trying to get from her, feels a lot more than it is.
Well, it happened in the memory was a split second of falling.
Mm.
No, what I think Matt is saying is, correct me if I'm wrong, but there's more than 3 months worth of memories.
Well, it's not just that. Like, you're getting fragments of what would be 5 minutes of memories from Antara's time, but the memory seems much larger than that, as if there are hidden depths to it.
Oh.
To put it in computer terms, You think that you're downloading an 8 kilobyte README file, but it's like 50 gigabytes.
Oh
Interesting.
no, it's a virus.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, it's an embedded image inside of something else. With something else inside of that. Ugh.
I'm
Software
giving all my
editing.
information away. The whole, you look into the void looks into you.
I don't like it when the void looks back, actually.
The void kicks up a chair, gets comfortable, watches for a
It's
bit.
never nice about it either. Yeah.
Watches you sleep. Yeah, wow, great, love that.
But while the two of you were doing that, Compostepher, Felix,
Yeah.
Hey,
what are the two of you doing? Because this ride will take a couple of hours.
I'm reading from the book Compostepher gave me.
Yes.
The Noisy Alligator, I believe it's called.
Nice. What
Let's hear
Noisy
it.
Farmyard Alligator.
what page are we on?
We are on the sound of cluck cluck.
That's a duck.
Ooh, very close.
Ah, it's a rabbit. No, I don't know which one is it.
Those must be Henrietta
Oh.
the hen and her chicks.
Ah, the chicken.
Can you make cluck cluck sounds like a chicken?
I can't go. They go.
This is the best book you've ever written.
Thank you.
Oh dear.
Are you glad you asked, Matt?
Oh, absolutely.
Is this
The real
helping?
question is, does Compy get a star?
He didn't get it right.
Yeah.
No.
I don't think this is something that we'd read Compostepher a lot, so I don't think stars are included in this one.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
like
the reward is the book, right?
Hmm.
yeah, that's like our 23rd read through of the book.
That's today alone.
Oh,
Yeah, there was a lot of calming down that needed to happen after the whole wall carving incident.
Yeah, look.
Hmm.
Eventually, however, the forest will start to, for lack of a better word, thin a little as it starts to open up into the stretch of farmlands known as the Thinlands.
Oh, good.
Does it feel different here?
It does feel different. The shadows just seem to be a little bit longer, despite the fact that there's not much in the way of like tree cover or anything like that. There does seem to be a general haze, shall we say, or darkening of the sky around here. The horizon also looks a little bit screwy,
Mm-mm.
as if it's like a Galarian's horizon, but also not quite.
oh, that kind of screwy. For a second, I'm like the shape of a screw, and it's like, that's
no,
not normal.
The horizon looks like a squirrel. What?
That's oddly specific.
But as is the case for a lot of farmlands, they have their kind of own epicenter where a bunch of the farmhouses kind of got together at the center of the whole thing and have made what is roughly referred to as a town.
Mhm.
And as you kind of arrive, I need perception checks for everyone.
Hidden?
Hidden. I do want this hidden. Last but not least,
I think that's all of us.
Compostepher.
Hmm.
As we're coming into town, you'll notice off to the side in one of the little fields around a well, a group of kids playing.
Yeah. That seems pretty common. Kids playing around a well. Yep, very good.
What's that, Lassie?
Babies down a well? No.
Oh, Matt beat me to it.
They do appear to be playing to begin with, but then you realize that there's one kid in the center that's kind of getting pushed around a lot.
Oh.
Bullying.
Is he being bullied?
He is being bullied.
Ooh. How empathetic is Compostepher?
Perceptive, certainly.
You what?
Perceptive, certainly.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think Compostepher cares. Yeah, especially if that kid is clearly in distress. As we're get close enough to sort of talk to them, I'll be like, "Hey, leave that kid alone."
Give me an intimidation check.
Oh yeah, I'm really good at that. But I do look like compost pile, so keep that in mind. I got a 12.
Well, I have good news and bad news for you.
Mm-hmm.
The good news is all the kids stopped bullying the one.
Yeah.
The bad news is they all kind of start looking at you and like, "Hey, what are you?"
Well, if you bully, you turn
I have
into
a certificate.
Compostepher here.
Deception, Viliano?
Will do.
Oh no, this one can be public. I'm gonna reveal
can we?
that. For the most part, most skill checks are public.
I thought it had to do with some of the deceptions.
Yeah. These are kids. At your mentioning of that, however, Veliana, all the kids are like, "No!" And they kind of dash off.
Including the one that was being picked on?
The one being picked on is kind of, collecting themselves, brushing themselves off. And he starts to kind of trudge away.
Yep. Do I have anything cool to give to the kid?
Do you have a cold iron dagger?
I do. I also have a finely crafted short sword.
Here.
Yeah.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
Yeah.
If they ever bully you again, you stab them lots, right?
I might link him 2 silver coins. I'm a tight
Aw.
ass.
So he can buy something from the chocolate shop.
Yeah, something to cheer himself up.
Hey, kid, what? Why are those other kids picking on you?
Compostepher, this will probably miss your attention immediately. But he does look very pale. Pale beyond what you would expect for the majority humans in this area.
Oh, like Antara.
Yeah,
Yeah,
kind of
seems
exactly
normal.
like Antara.
I see that kind of thing every day. Whatever. Who cares?
And he'll be like, "No, it's fine. They just call me Bucket."
Are you good at holding water?
No, it's 'cause I'm pale.
Oh, good.
Oh.
I don't get it. Are they dumb?
He smiles and kind of giggles a little at that. He goes, "I think they're pretty dumb."
Yeah, they sound it.
I sort of glow a little brighter, and I'm like, "There's nothing wrong with being pale."
You're a real pretty lady.
Thank you.
Anyway, I should
How
get
does one
going.
interact with children?
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers, especially around here.
A very good idea, yes.
Kid, before you leave, do you know anything about Mr. Slim?
Give me a diplomacy check.
Oh yeah, so good at them. Oh, that was pursuant onto a lead. I'll have a 6 for that.
6?
Yeah, like that one matters.
He kind of just looks at you blankly and goes, I don't know who that is.
And then presumably runs off.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair. I shrug and look back at everyone like,
People bully each other for being pale?
I don't understand it still.
You'll hear a voice pipe up and go, it's mostly the local kids being mean to the foundlings.
Duh.
Oh, don't wear fedoras, especially not with sticks in them. Damn.
I think those are antlers. I think she poked holes in the hat so she could wear it. I don't know how she got it
No,
on
how
there,
did she
Even
put the
less
hat on?
but she's definitely not taking it off.
Mm-hmm. She's had that hat on for 14 years and the antlers just grew through it.
Yeah, she didn't have antlers to begin with.
Wow. Cool.
You put your antlers on last. That mid-side.
Oh, I love that.
Fantastic. Hi, hello.
Hi, I'm older woman, Albina Choi. I'm
Don't look that old.
Oh, older woman, not old woman.
yeah, elder. It's a title. The settlement isn't really big enough to be a town or to have a mayor. I'm what passes for the mayor around these parts, I guess.
So you're sort of like in charge,
Yes.
and you're happy with the kids bullying the other kids?
I was coming over to stop it myself.
Oh, well. Good work. See, that was effective.
Got there first.
But
I do appreciate.
It's happened before and it continues to happen. Proves that whatever you're doing is not working.
There's only so much we can do. I mean,
So thank you for welcoming us into your lovely town.
sorry. Welcome. We're not having a real good time at the moment in the Finlands. So,
Don't suppose you know of a missing Oaken Stewart?
Specifically, Steward Oak.
yes. Dear Steward. He left last night.
Left
He did not return.
here to go back to
Left life.
Seven Arches?
Yes. Wait, he didn't. Oh no.
Mm.
Oh yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay. Alright.
Hang on. Hey, just 1 second. We've the people who have seen Mr. Slim, they've described him to the rest of us, right?
Yes.
Cool. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
Oh, I get where you're going with this.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, Valiana.
Yes.
Hey, so Mr. Slim, right?
She kind of squints.
Yeah, sorry, older woman. Could you just stand in the shadows for us real quick?
Or, lift up your hat.
She lifts up her hat. The antlers are not attached. Well, they're attached to the hat, they're not attached to her head.
Hmm.
It's a
Means
hat
I'd
of,
had it.
Honestly,
it's a hat of office.
kind of disappointed.
Out of office
Yeah.
for this thin lands. Okay.
We all have our uniforms we must wear.
And yours just happens to resemble a local terrifying cryptid. complete coincidence.
Don't think it is, if I'm being completely honest.
Nah, dog.
It has to do with culture. If this is related to the other
Certainly
Thinland.
cult.
No, more that Mr. Slim has been active for millennia, enough to influence the growth of a village.
Fashion. The amount of
Look at that
quotation
tiny-
marks in my voice on that are palpable.
There
Look,
was at least 8, by my count at least.
of all the areas around here, Mr. Slim is most active around here. And yes, we do somewhat tourism.
Worship? Okay.
Well, no, we
Also,
have
probably
people. We have people who come through who are, looking for cryptids or legends or everything like that, and they bring some money into the community.
Matt, is this that one Mothman town?
It's not that one Wolfman Town.
Oh, I actually want to go here.
there's also a chance that the people in the village who worship Mr. Slim in forms of trying to garner protection.
I wouldn't say
It's not
worship.
uncommon.
The worship's a very broad term, yeah.
Yeah. But no, we do have certain things around here, like the lanterns in the town square are always kept on. There's always a light left on in the main room of one's house, that kind of thing.
Good.
And does that how does that help? What's that about?
It's helped with the recent Gorgus attacks.
Are they the dogs?
Yeah.
Yes, they're the dogs.
And they go bark.
Sometimes.
Snarl.
They're into the void.
Partial credit.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry. Who are you?
I mean, we don't have a group name or anything, but we're a plucky band of adventurers sent by some druid,
Mulberry Mummy.
Mulberry Mother.
Lemma.
Lemma.
Okay, thank
On
you.
loan from Dr. Riddleson.
Lemon Mulberry.
Yes. I'm Lady Veliana Scardata.
I'm Compostepher.
And Tara. Now
And
the introductions are out of the way.
Anyway.
Felix shall now be referred to as the elf.
Okay, so you'll be investigating Stuart's disappearance.
Kinda. Mostly
Kinda.
we're interested in the Slim Man.
Well,
Well, gotta rename him now too, don't I?
you can't rename him. I mean, if you want to give him that nickname, you absolutely can. If you want to call him Slim Jim.
Well, from my experience, if we mess up an enemy's name enough times, especially
Yeah.
when they make bad,
Yeah.
Gapti
It's-
becomes
it's-
Gapti.
It sticks.
Sometimes, yeah.
Even convince the other NPCs.
If people want to give me a diplomacy check, you might be able to get some information from Albelina herself.
Would
Nailed it.
would courtly graces apply here?
Ooh.
Yes. Yeah. She's a politician.
Wonderful. Skills are here. I always forget that it's the hand.
It's fine. You can handle it.
There we go. It didn't pop up for. Oh, no.
Well,
I didn't think you'd be happy with that one. See, that's
No, it
much
wasn't.
better. See, the hero points actually feel heroic at the moment.
Well, I'm
One-
down to 0.
Is that because I used them all in like the first 3 rolls yesterday?
Quite possibly. So,
Oh, well, you've also used 7 in one of our sessions.
I see no problem here.
she says, well, look, like I said, we normally get some tourism around here, and she points off to the horizon. If you go to the edge of the farmlands, you'll reach a deliberate point where the area feels more insubstantial.
Thinner.
I didn't want to say it, but
Mm-hmm. No, it's fine. Just go with it.
Is it hard to find?
It's not hard to find. You ask most of the farmers, they know. They usually, plow their crops right up to the point.
Oh.
There have been a couple of people who have tried to farm past that point, and it has not gone well. How we say?
Why?
The crops don't come out right. Or they don't come out at all. Or, they come out all on their own.
Future crops.
In some
Like they-
instances.
I think
Ropes
it
in?
them live.
We have had 1 or 2 leshies crop up. Just kind of naturally.
It's a leshy farm. Build an army.
So no, we have specific rules about, where people can farm, and the farmers know the exact borders.
Hmm.
And the attempts to, push that has not gone well.
Hey, since you're a self-proclaimed tourist town for good old Slim Jim,
Look, 90% of the year, we're just a farming community. It's just, every now and again we have people come here and it brings a little bit of extra money in. But continue.
don't suppose you have someone who's super real into it and might have history books and that kind of. Usually they lurk behind a counter, and when you enter the store, they're like, "Yes, hello."
Who's the local authority?
We're asking about the gift shop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I know what you're asking about. Look, we don't have a gift shop. We
Then you're
have
not a tourist town.
we have a cart.
Mm.
That sounds even better.
That sounds like the same thing.
Well, no, a gift shop is its own dedicated building. A cart is it's a
A
push
gift shop
cart.
on wheels.
Yes.
Listen
Absolutely.
here.
not the same.
Where can we
Joy.
find this vagrant?
Excuse our elf, he's a bit highborn.
I'm getting
Oh, wait,
all
tell
of
me.
us matching T-shirts.
Oh.
Oh, please don't.
I
So,
don't think it's fit for my armor.
she directs you to the town center and says, you'll be looking for Kimberly.
Kimberly, wonderful.
Very good. They have a cart, you say,
They have a cart.
which is different, it turns out, from a building. Good things you learn, hey? Well,
Yeah, no, the things you learn. Good day, all of you. And she kind of gestures with her hat before kind of going
Good day
back
to
to her
you as well.
duties.
so definitely whilst they're still in earshot, Compostepher turns to everyone so she's hella sus, right?
Oh, absolutely, yeah, no, for
Okay, yeah, cool,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
No, for some reason, I thought Compostepher was going to end it with "Don't leave town."
That's quite good.
Which is a hilarious thing to say to the mayor.
That's quite solid.
You know what? I never will.
Then also about you.
So, it doesn't take you long to get to the center of town. 30 feet, if that, one could say. And sure enough, for a community this small, it does have an awful lot of street lamps.
Yeah.
The electrical variety, or does some guy have to come by, put oil in them, and then light them like every day?
There's a lamplighter. You absolutely know it.
Does the lamplighter just walk around casting light on things? Like,
highest man in town.
he just... That's his whole shtick. He's like, I know this one spell, and I cast it.
Spends 8 hours lighting every single...
Yeah.
You would have to take a closer look at the lamp. But for
Okay.
those of us who are familiar with Minecraft, this does very much feel like someone who's trying to keep the mobs away.
Mhm.
So also like Minecraft, you place down a torch and it burns forever.
Neat.
The lamps do
Is
seem
it
to have their
magic
own
item?
glow.
How much are ever-burning torches?
Hmm.
Comparatively, they're
They're
pretty
no
cheap.
longer torches. They're crystals now. They're Everlight crystals.
Oh.
Is it doing the exact same job?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good news, they're still torches.
Yeah, but yeah, they're not prohibitively expensive.
Yeah, just
And it's prohibitively enough that this village would probably be the richest village in the entire nation.
Well, it's entirely possible. And sure enough, you can look around and you can see that even for this time of year, the farmlands are looking particularly nice and good. Like, as far as I'm aware, none of you are farmers, but, you know a good crop when you see one.
That one looks healthy. Yay. Num num.
But,
Yeah, Valiana is probably the furthest thing from a farmer one could be. To the point that she brings up that she was not allowed to go to these shops on wheels until after she was kicked out of her house.
kiosk.
Well,
However,
it was below her status.
you do find the cart in the middle of town.
Kimberly, is it?
There is a woman kind of kneeling beside the cot, singing to a young lad who you have already met,
Hail.
and she's kind of just drying his
No.
eyes.
Bucket. What's your name? Kid.
Kimberly kind of pushes her son, presumably, behind her before she stands up and goes, "My son's name is Troy."
Roy. We didn't know that.
To be fair, he did just kind of say that he goes by Bucket when he gets bullied
No, the children call him Bucket. It's not
because
his
he's
name.
pale.
He also
Yes,
said
we got that.
he
He just didn't introduce
took
himself, and
ranges.
Compostepher is
adult name is Troy.
very peculiar in his thinking.
So, how can I help all y'all?
4 t-shirts, please.
4 t-shirts. Sure thing. That'll be 4 silver pieces, please.
No, probably 5. You'll need a small one though.
5 t-shirts.
So,
Down
great
there on the
thing.
shoulder.
They all come in thin sizes.
Do you have any in extra medium?
Oh, I can assure you they will fit.
Oh, neat.
I have removed 4 silver from my...
It's 5 silver though.
5. Talanax wants one.
I kind of figured, buy 4, get 1 free.
Oh, yeah.
No,
We'd kind of give your son a little something to cheer him up.
No, you get a free keychain.
Ooh.
hell yeah. I don't even own keys. I'm attaching
Wide
the
thin,
sword.
the best of the thins.
The shirts in question do seem to be made of some sort of stretchy fiber.
Oh no,
Spicy.
no. Spandex?
Mm-hmm.
Probably not that far. Probably some sort of hempen material that kind of stretches a little bit.
Polyester.
Very thin though.
Yeah, like Lululemon thin.
Oh. Those tights never survive normal washing.
No.
Okay, so what are we thinking? I went looking for Mr. Slim and all I got was this lousy t-shirt.
It's
Or
that kind of logos and things on it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tacky.
But she gives you the keychain as well, Felix.
hell yeah.
Uh,
I'm attaching that to the end of my the hilt of my sword, and
Yeah, the little
I've
dangle
just
bit.
now decided it's going to be like a mid 2000s phone case.
are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Yeah. The wooden keychain with a
Yeah.
symbol engraved on it.
Yeah.
That symbol. Great. Love that.
It's like where you can get those attachments at the in the mid 2000s. I think that's what you're talking about, Nick. Or are you talking about,
Mm,
yeah. The little
Phone dangles, yeah.
Danglers.
My sword is going to be like that of one owned by a Japanese schoolgirl,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just
aka Cloud Strife.
yeah. Every time your sword gets a phone call, they all flash and blink.
So we'll need we'll also it's like we'll need one for 7 arches. We'll need one for the Honeybrush Cabaret, one for the Oak Stewards. So by the end of the AP, Felix has like 70.
I'm not able
So-
to lift my sword anymore.
The wooden keychain features the same symbol that was on the door of Compostepher's room. And with that, we're gonna go on our short 10-minute break.
Because you're driving that insane.
No, I was kind
What's
of like
new?
a good break point. This feels like a
Yeah.
good one. But
Yeah.
we're gonna just take our short little 10-minute bio break. I'm out of milk, so I'm probably not gonna be able to make myself a coffee. But I will
Oh,
be stretching my
no.
legs. I might just
Disaster has struck.
Just
I
take
might be
the
skim
take the
milk
Coffee
instead.
Black.
I'm not that desperate.
Also plus me. Yeah.
Like, I can get milk in the morning, it's fine. But I will be running ads. There will be a poll. I think Bill is going to be handling the poll, and I'll handle the commercials. The commercials are just to kind of help make sure that people don't get pre-roll ads. I do have it set up that as long as I'm doing like 3 minutes worth of ads, people don't get pre-rolls, but we'll see how that's actually working out. Otherwise, we shall see you back here very soon. Hello, everyone, and we return.
Hello.
Oh, we do?
Hey.
Yeah.
Hello.
Good warning, but okay.
It's fine. Is it though? I don't know.
Yes.
Set view position.
I
I'm
won
just-
the poll because
I'm
I'm
just gonna
great.
move you all in.
Listen, man, you set that one up to win.
Look,
Yeah.
look, maybe.
Not biased at all.
No.
No, it's fine.
All power corrupts eventually, or whatever.
Ultimate
Absolute
power
bias, man.
corrupt.
Was it? Who do you
Yeah.
think has the biggest press penny collection? Well, yeah, look.
Yeah.
It's somewhere in there.
Not a single vote for Matt. Proper meat Matt. Oh well.
No, he doesn't do pennies.
I
He's
didn't have time
Australian.
after I got back and remembered to toss 3 votes to tie him up with Compostepher again.
What?
Keyword again. This
Again.
happened 2 of the 4 times.
Do you have any pressed pennies, Matt, from when you went to the States?
No. I did
Oh,
consider
okay.
it. I got a
Yeah.
couple of souvenirs from when I
Why?
was over there, but
You know what you could just have? A penny.
No, they're really hard to come by.
like, who uses physical money anymore?
Gross.
Canada got phased out pennies like a decade ago.
Yeah. Nice.
Kind of like how they should phase out daylight savings. But
I have opinions on that as well. It's not useful anymore.
well, I have switched the players over to a different map just so there's kind of a change of scenery.
Ooh.
Some people might be
Such a
sure.
change of scenery.
There's also been a change of music. It's nice.
Fancy.
I've
So
got a-
fancy, Matt.
I have got various playlists that I specifically set up for this campaign and put together.
I hate how it's happier, but it's still really unnerving.
Ominous. Yeah.
Just saying.
But
Is this a lovely Shay and Peku map?
this is a Chepeku map.
Yeah. Yes.
This is their village grocer.
Nice.
All right. This is your village.
Yeah, that pumpkin's actually not that big. I used to work in the produce department at a grocery store in good old Canada.
Wait, I should
Can
do the
We've
thing.
done like
I should do the thing. There we go.
yeah, like I've seen like pumpkins that were like almost like trying to get like 2.5, 3 meters wide.
Yeah,
Oh.
like people have said, the carriage thing from Cinderella is not far from what's possible.
Mm-hmm.
What an average beard. But
Yeah.
where we left, we were talking to Kimberly.
Yeah.
Where's the cart?
I just picked it.
This
Oh,
little
oh,
red one right
oh.
here.
Oh, that looks like a shed.
It's a cart from above,
Yeah.
Well, like it's a show cart,
like a Jigglypuff
I guess.
from above.
Come on.
Yeah, it all makes sense now. Jigglypuff
Yes.
was the missing piece.
Best troll ever.
So, hey, this keychain you gave me, could you maybe explain a little bit about its
Symbology?
I need everyone to give me a perception check. This is akin to a sense motive.
Oh, yeah. That's one. And then the much better of the two of us.
I like that Dalanax has it. No, he doesn't have his own dice.
I can't have his own dice, I don't think.
Though I do find it hilarious that despite him potentially being better at it, like
We
having
rolled the same.
you often roll better.
I do. Interesting.
Hmm.
I have a +4. He has a +6.
Yeah, like there's not much difference. It's just, the way the dice fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Antara and Compostepher, you will both notice this. As Felix kind of broaches the question, she ushers Troy further behind the cart.
Like
Mhm.
out of earshot sort of thing.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Antara,
Mhm.
now that you're getting a better look at Troy, and particularly in contrast to his mother,
Yeah, there's something going on there with the whole genealogy side of things.
Troy definitely looks like a Kale,
Mhm.
whereas she is absolutely human.
Yeah.
The
Hmm.
wonders of adoption
No.
or kidnapping.
The ponders of wear and tear.
Now, it's just a symbol that we find around here. It is associated with Mr. Slim, or the Slim Man, whatever you would like to call him.
Slim Jim.
Slim Jim. That's the
Slim
new
Jim
one.
Shady.
Hmm. And you admire this Slim, do you?
Admire is a strong word.
Oh, well, I just figured, him being a shadow creature, your child being KL.
She narrows her eyes at that.
Is Slim Jim the
to you?
father of Troy?
I was being a bit more subtle about the questioning, but yes.
Yeah,
that's the
Compostepher
implication.
is not very charismatic.
feel
We
like that's
are in a
the
region
word.
that has repeatedly had interactions with the shadow plane. Just leeching of energy could probably cause it.
Compostepher, you don't have pointed question, do you?
Like some sort of trait or skill.
There's an
No.
investigative
It's
feat
an
or something.
investment thing.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm just obnoxious.
Where?
New skill.
Oh, shit.
Achievement unlocked.
At Compostepher's question, though, she completely freezes up.
Oh,
Oh,
reaction.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Wait, you're into that? Like, Valiana was like, yeah, no, it can't possibly be the case. There's other things, and it's like, no. It might actually be the case now.
I turn to Antara. Hey, Antara, did your dad have like horns and multiple eyes and stuff like
No.
that? Just okay.
Compostepher's
My
clearly
dad was
different
also
from
around,
Sam.
though.
You've known this lady for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, he could still be around. I check her fingers for rings.
Yeah, good question.
Oh, it's getting dark.
She
It's getting
doesn't
scary.
It's gonna. If everyone's cool, everyone's cool.
Just need Antara to use the light spell, and
Yeah, what's with this town and their lack of lamps? There was such a big shtick about how many lamps, and
I
then
haven't had
no
time to
lamp.
put them in.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know, I'm being a smartass.
Obnoxious.
She, like I said, she freezes up, and you do see a golden band around one of her fingers. But as you're kind of poking around in this line of questioning, the lights in the area seem to start to dim. Even the
she's
lamps
married to Slim
themselves.
Jim.
If you like it, then you should have put a ring on.
I cast light on Delanax with consent. Just be like, hey, buddy, do you want to just shine a little brighter for us?
Yeah.
And on the edge of the light,
Oh, it's the bug-eyed dogs.
They're awfully protective of your son and you.
you couldn't have said anything. He heard you. And I need initiative from everyone as Kimberly bundles up Troy and runs away.
Very good.
Don't you hate it when you're right?
I feel like that's a new record for us between questioning someone and then starting a fight.
Yeah.
Also with her, though.
I also, it felt like Antara came off real strong there.
Oh yeah, no, like, she had that hunch. Like, the second it was like, he's definitely KL, she's definitely not. It was just like,
Nah, your kid's evil, let's go.
This
No,
is
I'm not
fine.
saying he's evil. I'm just saying that he's been fathered by something that is potentially evil. I was gonna offer to help her.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
I feel like though the mixing between that guy and a human should not be one of you guys.
He's kind of shadowy, shadow planey.
That's
also
what you say,
say-
isn't it? Both has
Kind of
Nick and
weird,
Felix.
though. Because in some cases, they're almost akin to, like, similar in other ways, it's like, you need to have generations that are slowly corrupted in order to get there. It all depends on certain aspects.
Yeah, as I kind of understood it, like with a lot of the elemental races, it could be a once thing that happened that's like a constant genetic throwback, or
No, the Kyle are slightly different in that they're not actually a versatile heritage. Or are they now? I don't think they are.
I don't know.
Well, regardless, our first boy is going to use its Umbral Leap ability. and emerges from the shadows in front of you, Valiana.
What shadows?
The ones
It's all
that are
bright light.
the ones that are being cast. Like, there's a center point where Antara
Yeah,
is
like
generating
sleep?
a lot of light, and there are shadows being cast.
And there's also Dalanex producing light, so there's going to be...
I don't want it next to me. That's all.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
okay.
That's fair,
I thought
but you know.
I thought that was very poignant on that. Go on, come crit me. Let's go.
I need you to make a fortitude save as it attempts to attack your shadow.
Oh.
Oh, let's try this again with just me selected. Yeah, that tracks.
That tracks? Alright. You will take maximum damage. 8 damage.
Yeah, there goes almost half my HP. Let's go.
You got this, I believe in you.
Has another action.
No, he's done.
Oh, is that Shell Leap too? Okay.
Yeah. It's a dramatic way for him to enter the fight.
Dynamic entry.
Exactly, Veliana.
Yeah. I rolled a net 20 on my initiative and I still went.
He still went second, yeah.
Beasts.
Mm-hmm.
NPC
They'd be-
bullshit.
They'd be beasting.
Oh, yeah, there is.
There is 3 of them. They are moving in for the kill.
Yeah.
Actually, it's been a while since we've had a good look at these guys.
Yeah.
Show us the puppies.
Oh,
Aww.
take a funny tails.
Oh. They got little sausage tails.
Mm-hmm.
I always call them. I always call them butt nuggets.
What you doing, Veliana?
Yeah. Cool. I think I'm screwed. Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna stride away.
You're striding away?
Oh, no, I can't stride there. Yeah, come on. Come at me.
He is going to use his attack of opportunity.
Oh,
Yeah.
dang it.
Hey, he can't stop you from moving.
No.
But he is going to try to give you a big old chomp.
Okay, yep.
Oof.
Badly injured. Second
What?
action, Evil Eye.
You have learned an important lesson.
Yep, that tracks.
I just rolled well.
So with that, can't do any more hexes. Leaves me.
So, move, X, 1 action remaining.
Yeah. What do I got? Guess I'll just try to recall knowledge. I think we know everything about these by now. I guess we're missing that, but that's all I
Okay,
can do
sure.
for one. Yeah, that's all I got for 1 actions.
Nature
Oh
or
yeah, this
occult?
is. Oh okay, I was about to say, oh yeah, this is nature, which I wouldn't have been able to do, but if I can do a call, yeah.
You've already kind of done this for these creatures. You know about the attack of opportunity. However, these creatures are from the Nighthold, or from the Thinlands. You know, that area in which you are investigating. And
Yep.
because of that, they are also partially Fey. They're weak to cold iron.
Yes, the weak to cold iron. Good luck. That's me.
You got this. We believe in you.
Yeah, I'm already looking real bad.
It's fine. Oh wait, you already pressed the thing. That's me. All right.
Yeah.
Just
I was
to get ahead
Not
of it.
looking forward to that one there also teleporting next to me.
Would it be fair to say that when the lights started dimming, we were already drawing weapons?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, look. It is like daylight, and suddenly, everything appears to darken with the sun not moving whatsoever. You know how this goes. But our boy over here is going to teleport to there.
Ooh, big teleport.
Ooh, big stretch.
Yeah. Thank you.
I mean, the shadow bite's just as good as anything else. So yeah, I need that fortitude save from you, Felix.
You got it. There you go.
I was about to say you should be pretty good for this, but alright.
Crushed it.
You will take 6 damage. And our boy gets a sneaky little hit point boost.
And just to clarify, I'm not able to use my champion's redemption until after my turn, correct?
GM discretion.
If you want to use it
That is
now,
cool.
you can, because you weren't exactly surprised by this. You were, but you weren't.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Like, you knew danger was coming.
They got the jump on us, but we weren't completely unaware.
We were in
Yeah.
shock that it's
We were expecting danger, but
Yeah.
Mm.
not these guys.
Mm.
No, I'll.
You can use it for that if you want.
I'll keep it for now.
Alright, we do have one left.
Mm-hmm. I'm worried it's gonna go after the already badly damaged human witch.
No, not really. I'm trying to work out the best angles. Yeah, no, there's probably best. Hey, Compostepher.
Hi.
I was so ready for it just to pop up there and go bite.
He's got to give you a good old chomp.
It got me.
5
Yeah.
damage.
Ew.
And that is him done. Compostepher, it's your turn.
Guess what I'm gonna do?
I'm not even gonna bother zooming in, because it'll do it for me.
Think. This'll do. Is it gonna roll for me? Do I have to hit this button? Apply effect. There we go.
Ooh, 10's on the border.
Right on the border, eh? I will, along with this, do a recall knowledge on them, even though we sort of know. Oh, we already know that they cold iron. Yep.
Yep.
Alright. I think I will attempt to stab them with my 10. I'm like, yeah, I think I know what's going on here. Cold iron dagger. We have a known weakness, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, done. Alright.
That's a hit.
Woohoo. And some damage. Yeah.
Ooh. Now, I'm gonna press the damage button and see where it's gonna calculate it for me.
It
It
sure
does.
did. Oh, that's so nice, isn't it? Alright, cool. Well, I've got an action left, or are these guys pursuant onto a lead? Because we're pretty confident that they're Mr. Slim's
Hench dogs?
hench dogs. Yeah, is exactly what I was going to say.
Release the hounds.
Bad puppers.
Yeah.
You absolutely get the feeling this is a release the hound situation.
Mm-hmm. All right. I'll go for second stab.
Yep.
Which is much worse.
I mean, still hit.
Got him. Yes. 2. Take that.
I mean, every strike with your dagger is leaving behind sizzling marks, as the cold iron is absolutely having their effect.
Excellent. One action left. I don't know. Dagger's only one-handed. I might draw this thing from my armpit.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Well, where else would you store a blight bomb?
In a bag.
What is a bag?
And Tara.
Mm. um. Step.
Yep.
Target. I've already got my sword out, so I'll probably just lead with that for now. Oh, actually. I'm gonna try a Zenith Star.
Oh.
Yep. Alright. It's a light spell. Okay.
Yeah. Save Fortitude should be down the bottom there, yeah.
Yep. Which one are you casting on? The one you got targeted?
Yeah.
Alright. It's pretty good.
Oh,
He is
Dang.
still going to be dazzled for 1 round, however.
Nice.
Yeah.
With
also gonna say-
Veliana's stuff.
I'm feeling a real big sense of unfavoritism right now.
because you're damaged, you're shit.
No, because 2 people did manipulate traits next to the creatures with attack of opportunity, but me moving.
I see.
That's
Well,
on me. I forgot.
I guess.
Sorry. You're welcome to retroactively attack if you'd like.
I
Yeah,
guess,
no, that's
Just saying.
you could have cast Zenith Star before you stepped as well, which you'd probably know.
Which I probably would have, yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Too bad. Only one of them can because the other one already used his reaction.
Yeah.
you will take 6 damage in Tara.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say they seem hesitant to attack you whatsoever.
Oh, interesting.
Maybe they've been given an order, like, don't attack the KL.
I think it has to do with the bright light.
Oh, maybe that too.
Yeah, that's probably true.
It could
I
be
like
multiple
my-
factors.
Bit of both.
Yeah, I like my version of thinking.
Things
Oh,
go
just like-
with things.
Shaming that poor mom.
Felix!
Hang on, how many actions is it to cast?
2. Step and then cast.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Gonna give him one of those.
See, this is why I wasn't worried about the encounter math for this one. What's that? Rolled a 7 and still hit?
Nice.
17.
Wow. 1 hit. Cool.
And then I'll just try and hit it again.
Big
Good luck,
swing.
me.
Yeah. That was kind of expected.
Yeah.
Alright. At the bottom of the initiative, at the edge of view, as the fight is ongoing, there does seem to be kind of a figure lurking in the
Whereabouts?
shadows.
I thought there would be.
Which general area?
Just in
Like
the
in
trees.
this way?
Like omnipresent in all shadows,
So
but none
at
at
the
the same
very
time.
edge of the light, you said, Matt?
Oh, like further than what the map is suggesting, but off to this side.
Oh, okay, so I can't see it. Fine. That's good to know, because that just means I will not do things to it.
Vaguely humanoid, just watching.
My sightline ends there.
Well, this boy is going to step to there.
Oh, move into flanking, yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. 1 second. I have to do a thing first.
Dwarf down under. Yeah, a little tense. We're doing all right. We're holding
Doing
our own.
fine.
Oh, hell no.
These dogs are very tactical.
Moving into
But-
flanking with you, Felix. It's
Oh,
going
was
to
that
try
a,
to find you.
Did it walk there?
It's strode. Okay, so it's strode around the lights and Tara's light.
Hmm. Crafty bastard.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't that intentional, but that's gonna fail because of the dazzle.
Hey.
So instead, it's going to do its shadow bite.
Darn.
So I need a fortitude save from you, Felix.
Crushed it.
That is a success. You take no
Nice.
damage,
Ah.
and that is it done. Veliana. Yeah, these dogs are pretty clever. They got their barking orders.
Step. Step.
Stay in the light, stay in the light.
No,
Julia would
because
be so
there's
proud.
nowhere else I could go with one. I had to use 2 steps to get out of attack of opportunity range.
Yeah.
Fair.
This is why most creatures do not have attack of opportunity anymore.
Yeah, because all of my spells have the manipulate trait.
Mm-hmm.
And cost 2 actions.
I love it as that one. Make me a will save.
Which one? The dazzled one?
Yeah, the dazzle one.
That does make sense. That will be a failure.
Every time.
Hey, good work.
It is
And then
sickened.
its dazzled condition goes increases by 1 round.
Oh, I love that so much. That ongoing misery thing. It's so cool.
It is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Good dragon boy.
I think that's done.
That's me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring it, puppy.
I mean, yes, but also no.
Hey.
Compostepher,
Hey. Yeah.
as if recoiling from the light, it steps away and goes to attack you instead, snarling.
I called it. Huzzah.
Got me.
Gotcha. 8
Ow.
damage. And then for its final thing, it's going to do Shadow Blight. I need a Fortitude
Ow.
save.
Absolutely.
This Shadow Blight is some evil stuff. Whoever wrote this, they were angry at their players.
Is
Yeah.
it?
For the first attack,
Poison?
Compostepher is within your glimpse of
Yeah.
redemption.
You want to do that?
Yeah, if I can.
Yeah, go for it. You're
You
still
can do it for the shadow bite, but you can do it for.
look, this creature don't know better.
Oh, it can be done for the shadow bite.
Yeah, it just has to be something that's damaging. I've looked this up
Yep.
recently because I'm looking into champion reactions.
Thank you.
Is the shadow bite a death effect?
Surprisingly, no.
Okay, and it's definitely not a poison. No. Okay. Continuing with the roll.
Ally gains resistance.
Sorry, I did not click the thing.
That's okay. That will not be a success.
Yeah, dang it.
You take 3 less damage from.
I will add 3 health to my thing, and then Matt can tell me what shadow bite did.
Romp a chomp. You take 6 damage,
Ow.
and he gains a little bit of his own HP.
A little bit of goodness.
Just a little bit. That's him done, however.
Compa, get in the light.
I cannot. Tis not my
I
turn
think
yet. I get.
Also, I think they can attack us. It's mainly that they can't get adjacent to you, but they can.
Yeah, they just don't like it. That's
No.
why I'm kind of like, you know,
Yeah. But
as
yeah, I got
run the
another round
redemption
of
thing. I'm just
So-
like,
being
They
chucked.
don't seem to mind the bright light shed by Dalanex.
I'm just
What?
special. It's a different kind of light.
Obviously.
Look, Compostepher, you're getting attacked.
Yeah, I know.
Like this.
So be it. Yeah, there's no way around that. I get it. Ew. Ooh, got me again. That might be the last one I can take. Oh, I'm still good for a little bit.
He's still okay.
I'm still up, but not well.
Yikes.
Should have moved into flanking.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Well. Yeah, no, he's pretty injured. He's gonna do the shadow bite.
Mm-hmm.
Fortitude save, Compostepher.
Absolutely, and I'll click the right button this time. Hero point.
What's bad to say?
Not much better. Comp is down, I suspect.
He is in fact down.
Yeah.
Shite.
Right side, we get to move you in the initiative.
Yay! To right where I am right now.
No, but just before the one that took you down.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes, it's before them. Yep.
All right. And Tara.
Mm-hmm. How
Ninza
does
does
this
have a good
work?
point.
How does battle medicine work?
You do a medicine check as long as you're adjacent to the target,
Mm-hmm.
and if you're going for the DC 15, if you are successful, they will recover 2d8 hit points.
Hmm.
And if you critically fail, they take damage.
Okay.
Feels
Um,
unlikely.
Yeah, it's very unlikely. Say there's like 20% chance.
I think, yeah. There we go. So,
Maybe 5.
I will target Veliana.
Yep.
cast a lay on hands.
Oh, this
That's
is
not
good.
what I. That's the wrong one. That's not what I meant. How do I remove that? Thank
Got
you.
it. This is going to be a healing turn by the sounds of it.
Yeah. You don't. Yes, I do. I have one left. Thank you. Now I have none.
Sorry, I just really love this combat music.
Alright. There we go. A little bit to help there. And then I'm gonna take a step.
Give me that medicine check.
Yep. Targeting you. Medicine. Ta-da.
Good roll.
Critical
Goodness.
success. With the critical success, you'll be rolling 4d8 instead.
4d8.
Yep.
So how do I do that? R4.
Underneath the text box, there's the little dice icons. Just hit the D8 4 times, and then hit roll. That's the easiest way.
I love dice strengths. They're so good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, still, 12 hit points.
Mm.
Yeah, probably
Okay.
roughly half of like Compostepher's HP.
Alright.
Thank you.
That's so good. I think that's all of my actions.
That is... Felix!
Okay.
We have 2 badly injured dogs.
Step. Going after this guy.
Yeah, he's not looking too crash hot.
Good. I'll just use a regular attack.
That'll be a hit.
13 damage. Good.
Yeah. Good work.
Then I will move up to here. And that'll be my turn.
Step strike move. Yep. Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Our boy
shit.
here. He's not having a good time. He's going to spend his first action retching, though.
Oh, not on the carpet.
It's always on the carpet.
They actively seek out the carpet.
No, my favorite thing about all this though is it would soon learn that retching was not in its best interest.
It doesn't do anything, does it?
As long as I'm sustaining its spell, sicking can't be reduced below 1.
Yep.
See, that's terrible.
Yay, evil eye. It's evil eye that does that, right? Yeah.
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 But it's one of those things that Evil Eye doesn't have any success conditions or anything, so it's just like, it's like,
Alright. It's got to do a will save. Yeah, it's not approaching Intara.
Good. Oh shit. Busted.
Yeah.
I was like, I knew that it was a bad idea leaving her out of the light.
Sometimes.
even if I was in the light, it can still attack me, it just can't enter the light.
Nah.
Because that's what happened to me at the start.
Yikes.
Okay.
Ooh.
They're not critting, they're just rolling really well.
Can you
Yeah, they
stop
just-
rolling max damage against me? That'd be great.
You'd love that.
And Tara, you do have your reaction again.
Oh, excellent, yes.
Yeah, good call.
Look,
For sure.
he's...
Oh, actually, could I shield block instead? I didn't raise my
No.
shield last time, dang it.
Also, I'm not in range.
Mm.
Yeah, he's taking the enfeebled. He's already having a bad day. Let's make it worse.
It's one of those things that it gives you the option, but I've never, ever
I've done it.
seen
I've done it a few
interesting.
times. There's been a few times
I've
where
never
it's like,
seen it.
you know what? He's just gonna let you have this one. Compostepher, you get a hero point.
Yay!
People's compost.
The people's. Oh.
Veliana, it's your turn.
Shit.
Look, fair.
Yeah. I sustain
Yep.
both the dazzled and the enfeebled condition improved by 1.
Fantastic.
They get
Nice.
worse, or
Their duration.
okay. I'll just won't remove it then. I think I really need to get you Force Bolt.
I got it's one of those things that I have detect. I just don't have enough cantrip slots.
Oh yeah, no, that'll do it.
Hmm.
And glass shield.
Glass shield. Also, probably a good idea here.
Yeah, just. Now, the issue is I've had to spend every turn moving.
Yeah,
Only
sorry.
maneuverable creatures.
Mhm.
Compostepher.
Alright. I'm on the ground. I've dropped everything. There's one that's very close to me, but Felix is very close to me as well, so I feel pretty safe in that regard. But I'm gonna have a bit of a think.
Big brain compost moment. Uh-oh.
I rolled a 7, but
God, this is working out way too well.
I think it's okay. I am going to. I had 2 things in my hands. I had a dagger and a blight bomb. I'm just going to grab whatever's closest to my hand. 1d2. A 1, it's the dagger. Nope, it's the blight bomb. I'm going to throw the blight bomb at the thing right next to me. And I'm going to yell out, Felix, close your eyes.
What?
It's fine, he's got sunglasses.
Oh, I
No, don't open your mouth.
Oh, well, I missed.
That will be a miss.
Yeah. Because I'm prone. Dang it. Oh, well.
It's just a miss, so he'll still take the splash damage.
We all will. Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
I'll
only
just-
Compostepher
I'll-
and Felix.
I'll
Right.
just roll the damage so that everyone can hit the thing.
Flash.
Sazlol.
Do I also take that or not?
No.
really?
No, you're fine.
Yeah, take it to adjacent creatures.
Oh. Cool.
Effectively. Oh, sorry. Do you have any actions remaining?
I think I've used 2. I picked something up, I threw it.
You devised a strategy. Oh, but that's free.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
free. I really should have stood up. That was very foolish of me. Oh well, I was just unconscious. I guess now
it would have been safe.
I guess I'll stand up.
All right. Well, this one. Felix, you're the bigger threat right now.
Yeah, I am.
That'll be a miss.
Nice.
That'll also be a miss. Here it is. Here's my strikes from last night. It starts chomping at you, Felix, but you're kind of just no. You're just doing that cloud strife, like bounce back on your feet with a massive sword in front. But Antara, it is your turn.
Elven parrying, you filthy casual.
I guess. Step. Strike. Please be good.
That's a hit.
Let's go. Yeah. And then I'll raise my shield.
All right. Felix, it is your turn.
Big hits with vicious strike.
Yes. Reroll it. Yeah.
Yes.
All right, that one's dead.
The biggest hits.
Go on. Okay. I was waiting for like the 2 12s.
Very nice. Good work.
I mean, in total, yes.
And you move into flanking.
Bad dog.
And Tara's scary.
Come back, puppy. I just want to play.
Matt really keeps forgetting that these dogs have attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Look, I am at the point now with Pathfinder 2 that attack of the opportunity just doesn't exist for creatures.
Yeah, it's one of those things I'm like, it triggered on me, but so many times it hasn't.
The worst part is
Should've just-
if you didn't mention it at all, it might not.
I moved and then you did. I didn't mention it all.
That's probably because I had its full stat block open and now I'm just using its HUD.
Mm.
But Felix, it is trying to bite you.
So far, so good.
And that's going to be a miss. For its final action, it's going to attempt to retch.
Where do we stand on retching
It
being
is-
initiative?
Does that
It
work?
does not reduce. It does not reduce. I sustained my last turn.
Damn. Well, he doesn't know that. He expects whatever is sickening him to be coughed up, but it does not
Yeah.
work.
It's very appropriate dog behavior.
Oh
Veliana.
no, I eat the grass. Blech.
Um,
Nobody likes it when you
yeah,
eat the grass.
I sustain all those things. Durations increased by 1.
God damn it.
And then finally, I can attack.
Yay!
Though I could have probably attacked when adjacent to it like twice now.
That's fine. I will say you kind of have a clear shot at the moment, but look, you know I'm gonna say hero point. It is up to you though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, this is why casters are supposed to keep their hero points. It always kind of strikes a little bit worse. It hits different. But
Yeah.
you are
That's-
bleeding kind of profusely, Veliana, and your shadow has also been torn at.
I would have stopped the bleeding with the healing magic, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but
So not
thematically.
Okay, yeah,
Dramatically.
not actual bleed.
Yeah, not ongoing bleed damage.
Right.
Oh, it does not. The durations do not increase by 1.
Oh, he's out of range.
It's the second diagonal.
Yep.
Compostepher.
Think. I'm standing up now, so I got this, I reckon.
It's fine.
Just be smart about it. Alright. Pick up the cold dagger off the ground.
Yep. It is cold to the touch.
Move to here.
Yep.
Stab.
Right in his lack of eyeball.
Yeah, right in his little, what did you call it? A butt turtle or something? A butt something?
What nugget?
Butt nugget, there we go. Butt turtle.
Well, that will hit.
Yay! 4, it's not amazing, but did something.
It takes
Does
extra
take
damage from the
7.
cold iron.
Yay. Cool, that's my turn.
That's your time. Oh, hi. And Tara.
Yep. Yep. We're putting the puppy down. Being a bad boy.
You have a hero point.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
There we go.
Nice.
You've been a bad puppy. Gosh, dang it.
That might be enough. Oh, not quite.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's still on badly. Me too, but
Time for now.
too.
I'm gonna strike again.
Yeah.
Strike again? Get it to win it? You just don't want Felix to get the last hit. I understand.
Yeah, a little
Yeah.
bit. I'm mad at puppies, not dang.
Alright. Felix.
Target.
Target acquired.
Vicious swing.
Nice.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second.
Fighter's gonna fight.
I mean, that's
You
still
really
gonna
like
be...
rolling that same damage, huh?
24 is a good number.
Yeah, it is actually a really good number, though.
It is a nice number. A nice
Yes.
daily number. But with that...
Beloved anti-prime.
Megatron.
Yay.
I try to look directly at the shadowy figure that we saw off in the distance.
It is
Mhm.
gone.
Over this way. Well gone. Okay.
Because of course it is.
Ah, the sun came back.
That makes sense.
Do you think, like, the gods who are all into light and the sun, when this sort of thing happens, they take personal offense?
I hope so.
Someone's messing with my light. I
Or
don't know you.
they
That's
ensure the right
mine.
people are in the position to do things about it.
How are we all feeling?
Great.
I've been better.
A little poorly.
Alright.
I didn't realize I was
Well,
gonna do that.
Compy, I can try some more medical aid, I think.
You're out of combat, so you can treat wounds instead of battle medicine.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
Felix, you've been given a hero point.
Oh, Tar.
Oh my god.
So,
Yeah, I done goofed that.
who are you using it on?
That was Compy.
Oh no.
Copy will take,
Oh.
I believe it's a d6 damage.
Christ almighty.
Roll a 6.
Maybe
Roll a
a-
6.
Maybe a D8.
Yeah, I want to say it's a D8.
Oh.
I'll call it a 3.
Yeah, call it a 3.
Yikes. Oh my god, that's not where compost is supposed to be. Shit.
Ow. Am I better, Doc?
Something
Oh.
got in the wounds.
I coughed something
I
up
think-
and it scurries into the undergrowth.
Yeah,
This is very
I'ma just-
confusing.
I hope that wasn't load bearing.
Load bearing beetle.
Oh, please don't use vitality on me.
No.
No. I literally said I'ma just drink a potion watching
Oh,
her
okay.
like cut Compostepher up a bit, and I'm like,
I was gonna use magic on you because I can, but I can't on him.
oh yeah, I'll take magic. that works a lot better than, especially after like
Is watching me be like, oh.
As
Yeah,
you're
is
all
that
kind of
beetle meant
getting,
to be dead?
as you're all kind of getting
Also,
patched up,
I
however,
am sure to sanitize her medicine kit.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Kimberly will kind of rush back up to all of you and go, "Oh my god, I saw the fight. Look, it's best if you come with me."
You saw the fight and didn't feel like you needed to help
She was
at
protecting her
all.
son.
Absolutely.
Which she wasn't doing very well when he was at the well. Just saying.
Oh.
You know,
Well.
kids are kids. They're gonna do what the kids do, right?
Let's head in.
She directs you towards the inside.
Oh, I do not
Oh.
want to take the body with me.
I'll, stand by the door and let everyone else pass in so that they're in light.
Is that a cat?
It is a cat.
Aw.
That's a huge
Oh.
cat.
It also looks like a mix between a cat and a dog, not gonna lie.
A cog.
It's a farm cat.
That makes sense.
Big-
Yeah, it looks like it has a dog head.
Holy shit, look at this grocery store.
Holy
Yeah.
shit!
Kimberly says, "Thanks. It's my husband's."
You also
Mm.
run the post office?
See, Dad's in the picture.
Slim Jim has a really good business going on here.
I think there's been a misunderstanding. Mr. Slim is not Troy's father.
Are you sure?
Troy, why don't you go and play with your toys? He kind of
The Troy
goes okay
toys.
and goes off and plays with his toys.
His Troy toys.
I smile, I pointedly smile at him as he goes past,
He gives you a bit of a wave.
one and
Kimberly,
the same.
it's pretty obvious, but Troy was a foundling.
Mm-hmm.
We found him on the edge of the fields. We
Where
saw
all
those-
the crazy stuff happens.
Yeah, look,
Okay.
foundlings aren't uncommon, and you know what?
Found her in the pumpkin patch.
We
It's
were
actually very
struggling.
common in history.
Another mouth to feed as you were struggling. Wonderful.
I think she's struggling to conceive.
Ain't nobody was struggling with this amount of food in there.
Actually, yeah, you know what? You bring up an excellent point.
I was about to say we were in a good position to start a family, but we were just struggling.
It just wasn't starting.
You have artisanal carrots. What the hell?
We grow a lot of crops around here.
No kidding!
Because you have nice food doesn't mean it's easy to make a child.
There's croissants!
Is no one gonna bring up that there's Pleuresia from that shouldn't be able to grow in this climate?
Yeah, we know it's because of the Fae influence, though, don't we?
She nods.
Still,
This
seems a
place
bit-
rules!
much.
Pretty much anything you want to grow around here, you can. It's just,
You just occasionally have to take in small children that are probably fathered by a spooky local cryptid.
I start eyeing up Compostepher.
Well, we took Troy in.
Pompey,
Mhm.
what are you doing to Troy?
From a distance, I'm not touching him.
You're just like,
That needs to be
Oh, she seems
clarified.
scared.
Compostepher.
go over. Hmm?
Just walking around the store, having a bit of a look, and then just doing a bit of a perception side eye at Troy's
Man,
neck,
this is
looking for some marks, maybe.
okay. I
This
would like
thing-
to say for chat, I'm gonna drag Compostepher back out here. I kind of just picked this map really quickly on break because I wanted to change the scenery. God, this is gorgeous.
Right?
Right!
This is the first chance I've actually had a chance to look inside.
It is so detailed.
Oh my god.
Really
Like-
pretty.
Nikki, get over here. There's a cheese board.
Yeah.
My
There's
weakness.
there's a whole cheese happening. It's in the weapon room, which is even better.
Oh my god, so you have all of the cheese knives options.
Yeah.
Kimberly kind of follows all of you and goes, no, look, we have a lot of produce.
Yeah, no,
Oh man,
cool.
they're fully stocked on thieves' tools.
Listen,
Right.
adventure over. We're store users now.
We live here.
No. We totally have just a campaign where we just run a store. The end.
I
Yeah.
have considered it.
Kill the wife and child.
Excel the roleplay game.
No. You just stare them at the eyes and say, "Look at me. I own the store now."
Oh, I see.
I am now the greengrocer.
Troy, surprise! I'm your mom.
I'm your
I've
mother
come back
now.
for you.
Or at least I'm wearing her skin.
What?
Kimberly continues and says,
Hmm.
look, we've been blessed in a lot of ways, but it was the night that we brought Troy in that we were visited by him.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we had already made the decision to accept Troy into our family, but Mr.
You
Slim
made a
wanted.
deal?
No, we didn't make a deal.
Okay. That's slightly more of a relief, sorry.
No, look, we're close to Phalanx here. We get it.
Yeah.
But he wanted to make sure that we would be good to him. That we would not
Mhm.
mistreat him.
And he believed you?
I mean, when he showed up, yeah. Like, we weren't gonna argue with that. Like, we said, we were gonna treat him as our own, but he just wanted to make sure. But he told us, Troy would not make a good heir for him. So it's better that he would be left with mortals.
Mm.
Did he seem disappointed by that fact? Like he wanted an heir?
He seemed disappointed. Kind of in the same way that when, an artist finishes a painting and they're not quite happy with it, so they just kind of give it away.
Yeah, but Troy's like a whole living human, right?
Yeah.
Not like a disappointment object.
I
No,
honestly
you'd be
don't
surprised
think.
that parents feel towards their offspring sometimes.
Honestly, I don't think he cared.
Yeah, one day they can love you, and the next day you're off on your own.
How disappointing.
Quite.
Hmm.
Guys, you gotta try the dumplings over there. They're amazing.
Oh, I'm getting in on
We're
that.
having parent feelings, dude.
Oh, what about, my parents love me. What's up?
Well, so did mine when they weren't ashamed of me glowing.
God. But yeah. So we've tried to give Troy the best life possible.
Are you teaching him about the KL way?
Well, we don't call him a fetchling, if that helps.
It does.
He knows he's not human.
Hmm.
Foundlings and adoption is kind of common practice here, so it's not like we're going to be deceiving him about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's also just kind of never come up in conversation.
You'd be surprised at what children pick up, though.
But we're not keeping it from him.
Hmm.
At the same point, we're not being like, you're not our son. Because he absolutely is.
You've raised him as yours, he's your son.
Exactly.
However, how were your dealings with Mr. Slim? Does he come back at all? He's obviously protective.
It's
In a way.
strange. Every now and again, we'll see him, on like the edge of sight. He never enters the home. There's no interaction. It's just, he'll be sitting or watching from a tree or a hill.
Has Troy noticed?
We think Troy's noticed, but also she goes kind of to the counter and grabs a pitcher. It's a pitcher you're all familiar with at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you have that in a framed photo on the counter?
No,
That's
Troy drew this.
Oh, he's
okay.
quite talented.
right.
Lots of details in the skulls and the roots.
Yeah, I like that it's right next to the live, laugh, love signs.
Yeah. It's right on the fridge.
You should always celebrate your children's achievements, even if they're... Anyway.
Not the father that stepped out of the tree, he's the father that stepped up. Anyway.
So, to clarify,
He also leaved.
Troy is a Gatewalker or not?
No, I don't think he's always been with us. It's just from when
None
we
of you
found
went
him.
through any of the gates?
No.
And you've had
Thankfully.
him since he was an infant?
Yes.
And he's what, at least, and I sort of glance, 20 by now?
No.
7.
27.
Much younger than I
Okay.
thought.
Yep.
Given what was going on. I thought he was like 10, 11.
Oh no, kids can be cruel from a very young age.
I'm well aware.
Still not sure how aging works for most of this party.
Yeah, look.
Pretty normal.
However, look, we asked Troy. And I kind of feel I owe it to all of you because, he got attacked. Troy called him Mr. Nepo.
Mr. Nepo.
That would make him a Nepo baby.
Fuck off.
Felix,
Hey,
I would like you to do a true name lore check, please.
you got it, buddy.
Oh. Fuck. Nepo baby. Oh, that caught me off guard a little.
Crushed it.
Crushed it. You do have a hero point if you want to use it.
Oh yeah, I do.
Nice.
I do.
You do and you do.
Boop.
Thank you, G Wizard.
Double crushed it.
Nice.
This entire time, Felix is just like sculling yogurt like a Yakult. No one has stopped him, but someone probably should.
As you hear this, Felix.
This is fine.
This doesn't feel like a full name, but it does feel like partially one.
Closer.
We're getting close to the full name, you guys. Oh, does this have berries in it? This is fantastic.
Yeah, no, blueberry.
Felix,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna make her give you the bill in a second.
The what now?
Yeah, dog. You can't just walk in and eat everything in a shop. It's for sale.
To be fair, Felix, it did take me a while to learn that as well.
Oh my god, rich people.
Hashtag
Have you ever had free samples?
Do you have anything in here that's putrid?
Present company excluded.
I don't want to be insulting, but we do have the compost heap out back.
It looks just like you. Are you related?
Cured meats, you say?
Would you all like to stay for dinner? I guess.
I'm
Oh, that
full.
would be lovely.
Mm.
I'm gonna go around just real quick and make one of those Scooby-Doo style sandwiches.
Yeah.
A 2.5 foot tall sandwich. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
She says it
I
in
will
that
note-
kind of voice where it's like, I'm saying this because it's the polite thing to ask, but, you know, despite knowing what the answer is going to be, I wish it didn't have to.
We thank you very much for your hospitality.
We still have a job to do, though.
Yes,
God,
but
guys.
we do have to eat.
Can't do a job on an empty stomach.
Oh my god.
How can you guys think of eating at a time like this?
You're unhinged like a snake.
It's
But-
terrifying.
It went down to the floor.
Kimberly says it's not a good idea to travel the forest at night, especially at the moment.
Well, we're looking for someone who went missing last night.
It sort of seems like if it's daytime, it doesn't matter because those dogs attacked us, and the day it didn't matter. Like it's daytime, but it went dark.
The attacks
Also
have
not-
been getting worse.
Not to put too
Mm.
fine a point on it, but I am an elf, and forest is sort of our thing. Okay, let me
Felix, not
rephrase that.
everything is elven.
Specifically,
Oh.
my kind of elf forests are. Let's not get into semantics.
Hmm.
Yes.
Wonder who made forests.
My god.
Kimberly's kind of like, hey, I'm like a grocer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Brooks here.
That type of philosophy is a bit beyond me, I'm sorry.
Hey, just throwing that out there as a little trivia. You can tell your friends from now on that grocer is in fact one of those ancient elven traditions. It comes from the elven word grosser.
How do you spell that?
Actually, I believe it's actually a Atlantean origin.
This may be a surprise, but they stole it from us. Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm
When-
gonna just go and talk to the kid.
You.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd be
Kimberly goes
very
with you.
knowledgeable on thieves, wouldn't you?
Not really, no. Mostly
I just
warriors.
sort of like
Yes,
make
Antara?
small talk by like making his little toys glow and
Yeah.
Cute.
He does seem to enjoy having someone to play with.
yeah.
But
Don't worry, I'll chase away the shadows.
Just pick up a leek and take a big bite out of it.
oh no, you don't have to be afraid of the shadows.
Well, not
They're always
always.
there. Like a hug.
They are always there.
Be scared of the shadows. Saying the person who grew up in shadows.
Well, where I grew up, it was always dark, and I was weird because I glue in the dark. Kind of like how the other kids are mean to you because you're pale.
You
Hey,
old
so
bastard.
fun fact: shadows are actually faster than the speed of light.
Okay.
I mean,
And
he's
he's
not wrong. It's always ahead of it.
Yeah, anytime light gets to a place, there's already a shadow. It beats it everywhere, no matter where you go.
Troy says, yeah, that's because it's called the speed of darkness.
This
And
kid
it-
knows.
And it's
Yeah.
how some things can move really quickly, even when people can't really see them.
Oh, like Mr. Nepo, for example.
Yeah,
Mm.
just like
Yeah.
him.
You do great art. You could maybe even study at a bardic college one day with skills like that or something.
Kimberly pipes up and goes, we're considering sending him to Absalom, but we're afraid because it's kind of a very long way away.
It is. My parents are not keen on the distance.
And Brevoy feels like the wrong kind of education, but
I mean, there's always green gold. I think it's green gold.
he's not elven though.
Green gold's the place in Keonian that you don't have to be elven.
Oh.
Um,
So
I
we
would
don't see
suggest-
many elves around here.
seeing as we're talking about homes, I'd suggest you don't send him to Cheliax?
Well, we did have a monk or a cleric, some sort of holy man come by a year or two ago and suggested New Fasalon. Apparently they're doing some interesting things in Zin Shalast.
Interesting.
Hey, Compy.
Yeah.
Sorry, Compostepher. Did you have any schools where you're from?
Well, Harry taught us our letters and numbers, and
Harry.
there was a huge library under the ground. Huge.
Well,
Hmm.
as you continue to play with Troy, it seems kind of obvious that although Kimberly might not have seen too much of Mr. Slim, it does seem like Troy has been having infrequent, shall we say, encounters.
Hmm. I kind of just gently touch on them, just be like, "Oh, so the shadows visit. That's cool.
Mhm.
That's cool. Are they ever spooky shadows? Or are they always happy?"
Oh, the shadows are never scary.
Yeah. Kind of like you're at home in them.
Exactly, and sometimes I feel like there's an entire world in there, but I'm not ready.
Oh, That's and you know what? It's totally okay to never be ready.
Mm-hmm.
Ever. Never, ever, ever.
I want to grow up first.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I can pay taxes.
Whoa.
Taxes were a human invention, just as an FYI.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taldor, what is that?
It's just how
Tuesday?
sad everyone is. Yeah.
And with that,
I also didn't
Yep.
know about taxes until after I left home.
Oh my god.
Taxes really do feel like a Cheliax thing, though.
they super do.
Oh, they are, but there's lots of loopholes. The rich don't actually really pay them.
You know what? Fair on that one.
And anything we pay, we can just get back because tax breaks.
Living the mortgage dream.
With that, though, I might end the session there.
They have devolved into silly.
Well, it is getting a little bit later in the evening, and also we've actually come to something of a good turning point for this investigation. You have something of a location, and you also have at least partial segment of his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nepotism.
I will put that into make sure I'm not actually selected anyone else, but
Oh, Nepo.
Nepo.
having continued their investigation and being attacked by Mr. Slim or this Mr. Nepo, our heroes continue on getting deeper into this mystery as the darkness seems to be closing around them ever so slightly. But if you want to if you want to find out what happens next time, you'll have to join us next week at 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time, I think it is now, or is it just Standard Time? It's just Standard. Yeah. Australian Eastern Standard Time, we will be continuing Gatewalkers for Pathfinder 2nd Edition, presented by Tabletop Obscura for Paizo Publishing, or by Paizo Publishing, whichever, you know what I mean. Powered by Foundry VTT, with music by Marco Gelfi. This particular map is by Che Peku. The VOD for this will be up within about 48 hours. I already have the Hoist the Colors one that should be up tomorrow morning, so it all should be good. Otherwise, I will find someone to raid, even if it is the ducks again.
Oh, the duckies.
I like the ducks.
I have fed the ducks way too many times.
It's the ducks are definitely a good kind of a relaxation after some of the more tense things and spooky things. You get to go to your emotional support ducks.
There's a couple of people playing Pathfinder on Foundry at the moment. One that has been going for nearly 2 minutes.
Oh, we're gonna be jumping in on them, just being like, "Hey, how you doing?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Support
also
fellow
those
standards.
Pathfinders.
It's
Oh, is it
Not a
board
root.
board?
it's friend edition. Frienditon.
You should be able
English.
to. You should be able to do the raid notification there, Bill, if you want.
Alright,
If you got the name already primed,
give it a crack.
because I know I can't raid the board board, even though I know.
Oh,
he's playing.
Friendition.
Friendition.
I don't know them, but that's how I'd English it.
Yeah, you're quite right.
Oh right, so we're gonna raid into them, see how that goes. But
We'll see you all next week.
we definitely
See ya.
will. Hope you have a good day, good night, a good week, no matter where you are in the world. And remember, as always, we are the storytellers. Good night, everyone. Bye.